and welcome to Dyson Mimics. It's been so long since I've done one of these intros, I'm basically probably just going to wing this, so bear with me. Obviously, this is a Dungeons & Dragons game. I am your DM, Paddy, and joining me as usual is the motley crew of Annette as Talia,
Hello, darling. Oh, God.
Ben as both Valdizian and Urt,
Good evening.
Steph as Vienna,
Hello.
Reese as Blossom,
Hello.
and Aaron as Xandal.
Hello.
So, bit of a shorter session tonight, I'm afraid, because we're having to fit this in around, the typical D&D curse of scheduling. But we have finally got in to play a game, so yay!
It's only been a month.
It's only been a month, yes. There has been a few things happening in between that haven't been streamed. Apologies for that, but again, people have been busy. So, I will do a quick recap in a second, but I would like to thank again Sirenscape for, wonderful music, sound effects, and everything else that I am using. It's really helpful. I do recommend it to any other DMs. So, to pick up where we left off last time, our intrepid team of Armatae had made their way north through the frozen wastes, barely escaping a very irate mutated frost giant after Aaron's roll on the random encounter table really screwed them over.
It was a great roll. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was great for me. and there was shenanigans with giant owls and snakes and magical darkness.
And illusions.
Yes, and illusions. But after managing to lose said giant and hunker down in a snow-buried tower, the party then made their way to the ruins of the city of Yashvar. There they discovered a little bit more about what had befallen the city just from the general surroundings of the frozen Dragonborn figures. They did a little bit of reconnaissance, figuring out that the item they were searching for was in the center of the city, and were trying to figure out a way to get to that. Whilst they were doing that, they were discovered by a Yeti. Emily stepped forward at that point, using her universal translator. She managed to ease their passage, effectively, and the Yetis escorted them through numerous other wards of the city to a recently unfrozen gate, which led them through to the center. Within the center, they entered a 200-foot tall pearlescent tower, the inside of which was completely devoid of floors, except for this very tiny rim around the edges that they could see the odd item on, and the uppermost floor was still mostly intact, just with a hole in the center. The ground floor was devoid of furniture, walls, or anything obstructing their view of this almost gladitorial arena covered with a powdering of snow, splatters of ichor and blood, along with a number of frozen statue-like figures. It was then that their esteemed host, Glacirex, made his entrance, a frost-type beholder who engaged them in conversation, asked them why they had come, did a little bit of intimidation, and when they revealed that they were after Winter's Moon, he brought out a frozen statue of a Kenku holding said blade, and told them that it was the crowning jewel of his collection, and that if they wanted it, then they would have to barter for it his way. And at that point, he unfroze all of the statues in the room, revealing 2 gibbering mouthers, a black pudding, 2 winter wolves, and an oni, and told the party that they would have to entertain him in his favourite form of gladitorial combat. And it is at that point that I'm going to have to ask everyone to roll initiative, please.
Here we go. Right, let's actually select my token.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Ugh.
And here comes combat music.
Oh, nat 1? Fuck my life.
Right.
First of the game.
That was on Ert.
Oh no.
Hang on.
So we need to swap that to being
Some great rolls
Yeah.
here.
I'm apparently Okarak, not
What? So
Vienna for
was
some
a
reason.
4. Yeah, you just need to change your name in the
Yeah.
It's
I'll just
been
change
so long. Most of us have different names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done a number of one
We don't
shots.
even know who we are anymore.
So the Malvers. Right, I've just got to roll initiatives for a couple of things here. So,
Go and find guys.
You mean an army?
I know.
I mean, what?
I mean, at least I'm ending on a high initiative for a change.
Yeah.
That is true. Your dex is higher than mine, isn't it, Steph?
Let me have a look.
+2 and +2 by the looks of it from initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, poor black pudding.
I'm 14. What's your
I-
dexterity?
I'm 15.
Okay, so it's you.
Oh,
Okie dokie.
0. So Oni didn't do very well on that. 10. Come on. Nope, nope. Damn it. There we go. And then finally, Glacirex himself.
Can I just also point out, Roll20 getting dark mode? Fucking awesome.
Oh, that's a point, actually.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Right. So
There we
descending.
go.
Right. So you will be faster than that. Yep. Vienna's faster than that. Yep. Yep.
If you put Xandal before Vienna, he beat
Xandal
me in
before
dex.
Vienna. Right.
Yeah.
And what is Ert's dex modifier? Can I ask?
Dex is...
Is
Plus
it
3?
Yep. So she's before the Oni. That's fine. So top of the initiative round is Talia.
Come on, leader.
We believe in you.
Is she mute?
I'm like
I
freaking
will-
out and yelling and going, "Oh god, I'm not the leader and everything," and I'm muted. Fucking hell.
I will
Um,
need at the start of your turn because you're within 20 feet
I
of a
know,
Malver.
I know,
Wisdom
and I'm gonna
saving
fail
throw.
this. It's only 10. Fuck! I'm gonna just do random shit. What do I roll?
So I need to roll a d8 to determine what you do.
You get
Sweet.
+2 for being next to me, by the way. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That's not. Yes, that would help.
That would
That
help.
would
yeah,
make it a 10.
so
That would make it a 10, so it's
which
safe.
is a pass. Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. 'cause that would
Paladins
make it
for the
really
win.
convenient for us.
Someone hasn't been researching stat blocks, have they?
He has. I already know about gibbering Malvers. We fought them before in the
True.
sewers, way back when you
And
killed
I
Earth
just
and then had
talked
to
about my
renege it.
own ability. That was it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Well,
So, yeah.
first thing I want to do is get the fuck away from them because I don't like them, and that's not metagaming. Damn it. Well, that's Queenie. Let me move her out of the way a second. Oh god, I don't really want to go near there even. I don't really want to go near him. I
Just
can go
hide
through.
behind it.
I can go through willing people, can't I?
You
so
can,
I can
yes,
go
you
through.
you
so
can move through
5.
allies.
I'm gonna go about there,
Okay.
I think. And then
So
I'm
you're
gonna
aware-
cast. What?
So I was just going to say, so you're aware Glacirex is like not on the floor. He's like 40 feet above you. Just so you're
Oh,
aware.
okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cause problems and cast darkness on the Oni.
Darkness on the Oni. Okay. So you're just casting it
That would be an
on
action,
the ground
wouldn't
near him. Yeah, that is an action. for
it?
you.
I'm gonna put it on his clothes.
You cannot. I made a mistake last
You
time. You cannot
okay.
cast darkness on something being worn.
Oh, okay. So we should have died to that giant then.
Yeah, I'm allowing
Okay,
it because I
that's
didn't
fair.
remember it at the time.
Okay, that's fair enough
But
then.
let me just-
Why is Queen? Why have I got
No.
double Queenies?
Because I'm using it for the aura of the dark.
Oh, right. Okay.
Darkness
okay,
is a
cool.
15-foot radius, yes?
Yes. So I think. Where does it say? That's an action, yes.
So where would you like to center your darkness? where it is, or do you want it somewhere different?
Like on him, kind
On
of,
him,
like on his like bottom under his feet, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I will start my Raven Queen thing and be like, "You look like you need a little help," and I will give Xandal advantage.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Xandal and
With the
Vienna,
fate.
with a slight sound of party poppers, a candle appears floating around both of your heads for both of your birthdays that have been missed.
Thank you.
You both get your birthday wish candle, which you can blow out at any time to re-roll a d20.
We
Is
Is
might
it rerolled a 20, or you can use it to give it to someone else as well?
Yes,
Didn't
you
it have
can, yes.
effects or something?
So the birthday wish allows you to re-roll a nat 20. You may give yourself or another player advantage on the next d20 roll. You may re-roll one d20 roll that you just made, or you may half any damage done to you this round of combat.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my See Fate ability and give Xandal advantage.
Okay, so Xandal, Talia, you activate
So
the See Fate
start
ability, and you see
the timer.
You see the strings coming out of all the creatures around you, and you reach out to Xandal's, and you just
Give him a little
pluck
pluck.
it. Xandal, you just suddenly feel really good about yourself. You feel like it's all going to be okay.
You just look up and Talia's just like eyes are like glowing like orange fires out of her hood. And
Just
she's
smashed
like,
a
"I
can
got
of
you, bro."
monster or something.
I just giving him like a thumbs up with like a cheeky grin.
Okay.
What did you
That
do?
Gave you a little one up, buddy.
So that is the end of Talia's turn. It is now the Black Pudding's turn. Black Pudding.
Get it away from me! No! No! I don't
20
want to be
to
engulfed
there.
anymore.
And is going to attack at Hagar, as that is the closest thing it can get to. So it is going
Shit.
to make a pseudopod attack. That is an 18 to hit. I'm assuming that hits Hagar.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So Hagar takes 9 bludgeoning damage. That was a good roll. That was max damage for that. And then
Oh joy!
D8s. Just got to find all my D8s. Where's that last D8 gone? There it is. And he then takes 20 acid damage on top of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna halve that. Birthday
Yeah.
candle automatically used.
Okay, so you halve the damage on Hagar, so that's only what was it? So it was 9, so 29 halved. We'll say 14.
Okay.
Hagar, does Hagar technically wear armor, or does he just have natural armor?
It's natural armor.
That's
Because
fine.
the
So
metal is his armor, yeah.
so that will the other part of the pseudopod will not take effect. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Xandal, it's now your turn.
Okay.
Be entertaining.
I just realised very quickly that acid is not going to work on this thing, so I'm gonna order Hagar to disengage.
Okay.
Come around here, and
Oh, I needed to roll for Emily.
I was going to say, does she not get a turn?
That is my bad.
She is autonomous.
I will quickly sort that.
Okay. So, bang. Attack. I'll let you roll the initiative first, just in case.
Yeah, she gets a 16. She would have actually
Oh.
gone for you.
Okay.
Would she have gone
yeah,
before me?
go for it.
No, she's only got a +3.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
it would
Do you want to take? Yeah.
Emily is just going to use her turn to hold a shield.
My dex is +3 too, by
Yeah.
the way.
She's just going to hold a projected shield reaction and is just going to wait.
Okay.
Okay, so that's her turn. So yeah, now it's your turn,
Yeah.
Sandal.
Disengage for Hagar. Round to there. Into here. Is it light or dark?
It is
technically
light in here.
Okay.
It was early morning when you were escorted
Yeah.
into this tower, and it is, though the tower is like there's no floors or anything, the windows are still there. They're just like iced over, so
I
the
wish
sunlight
it was
is coming
dark.
in.
Yeah.
That would be really dope right now.
Okay. So big hit on the hammer. So this is rolling at advantage. Yes.
Yep.
Where'd the Oni go?
Well, you guys can't see it. It's in magical darkness.
Oh, what? So
Yeah.
still never seen it.
Against a black pudding. That does hit. Yes.
Yeah. So bang on the D10,
Okay,
and
so
then I've got to roll the D6.
you do indeed.
That's 5, which is the crystal channels the absorbed light into energy, and the crystals. Hold on, let's just make sure that is like yes. Yeah, the crystal channels the absorbed light into energy, and the crystals crack and groan as they grow exponentially, causing the hammer's head to double in size briefly. The strike adds another damage die from the warhammer, D8 or D10, and hit the target. Must make a strength saving throw DC 14 or be knocked prone. If knocked prone, the hammer wielder.
And that's
I will
smart.
say,
Can a black
unfortunately,
even be not prone?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
this
they
creature
can't.
is immune to prone, so that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's
But
a shapeless blob.
It does take the
Yeah.
additional damage.
Okay, so I won't get the extra attack from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8 extra damage. But you all
Okay.
watch as Xandal just swings the hammer and it increases in size, and he just sort of like slams it down on this black ooze, and it just sort of flattens and bits of it splatter away. But as you pull the hammer back, Xandal, it just
Yeah.
reforms, and those bits that splattered away, one does land on you, and you take 3 acid damage.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Tasty. Okay.
Okay.
Second attack. With advantage. 12.
Hits. This thing does
Okay.
not have high AC.
I will take it. And then my second D5. D6 even.
Ooh, that was good damage on the hammer blow, though.
Voice.
4. The hammer takes the absorbed light and transforms it into heat, causing the crystal to glow a searing red. I must pass a D8 con saving throw and keep a hold of the weapon. At the same time, the strike causes an extra 3d4 fire damage to the target.
Yep.
So that's 3d4 for him.
Another 8 damage, okay. You
And
just watch bits of it just sizzle away and just like sort of melt.
yeah. And my con save, is this on attacks or just everything?
You have advantage on everything.
Okay.
Yes, the strength of
because
fate
of
give
the
you
sea
advantage
fate.
on everything.
So I keep a hold of the hammer. It's a bit hot. I'm
but
used to working
At
with
the
heat.
same time, as you hit, the bits that splash out again, you take another 4 acid damage.
Okay. -4.
Okay. Anything
damage.
else, or is that your turn?
Bear with me. No, that's my turn.
Okay.
Bring it back there, because she was on the same spot as me.
Vienna, it's now your turn.
Because I may not have an opportunity to use it again. Unfortunately, being in a hotel room, I don't have books with me, so I may need some help.
Yeah.
What animals can I conjure?
Oh!
So,
I forgot about that.
so you
I
can
may just do
conjure-
the 8 giant
So-
owls thing again, but
Yeah. So you can conjure.
Make a page out of rabbit.
So what it is, hang on.
Quarter. It's a
Quarter-
quarter rating.
Quarter challenge rating. Hang on, let me get Kobold Fight Club up, and then I can tell you exactly what there is.
yeah. Because obviously, like I say, I'm
It's
bookless
giant
at the
snakes
moment.
and stuff. I can tell you right now. Quarter rating. Here we go.
So what's the range on the gibbering mouthers thing?
Oh yes, all of you should have been making that safe. I
I'm
always
not.
forget.
I'm away from them. I'm not within 20
You're
feet.
not. But it's at the start of your turn.
Yeah,
It
you
was
already did
20
it.
feet. Xandal would have been okay.
I'll post it in general chat. That's all the things that
Vienna.
are quarter rating.
So Vienna,
Okay,
you need
I'll
to make
just
me
have
a
a quick
wisdom
look.
save.
A wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second.
Which could all
I
be
don't
for
even
naughts
have
if
a
you
mouse.
fail. If you fail this, then. I think it's
Yeah, I
was
was
it a
gonna say.
DC
Wisdom
10?
save,
Is it?
yeah.
It's a DC 10, yes.
And you get +2 for being within 10 foot of me, so...
Oh,
Yeah,
she's fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine. Right, let me just quickly read through what I can conjure. Just 1 second. It's really difficult because I've got no mouse or anything.
Do you want me to just read them out for you? Do you want me to just read them
Yeah, I
out for you?
was looking at when. I'm just trying to figure out where you sent them to. I can't find them.
General queries.
So,
Axebeak, boar, constrictor snake, draft horse, elk, giant badger, giant bat, giant centipede, giant frog, giant lizard. I'm noticing a pattern here. Giant owl, giant poisonous
Anything
snake,
giant.
giant wolf spider, panther, riding horse, or wolf.
Panthers sound awesome. Let's summon some panthers.
Panthers. Okay, hang on whilst I get the token.
It's conjure animals, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can summon
Is-
8 of them with the magic tattoo that we have.
It's 8 quarter rating.
Yes, you could summon higher challenge
or
rates, but it
half.
would be less.
Yeah. Also, is conjure animals beasts?
It is beasts, yes.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm just finding a panther token.
Always pick the animal he doesn't have a token for.
There we go.
Yeah. I
If
just
it had
like
been
that
owls, he'd have
sounds
still had
cool.
a token.
And then I then also need to, find a stat block for panthers. Hang on.
We always like to make things difficult for the DM.
It makes it
Exactly, as well.
entertaining for Glacirex, though.
Yeah, you're entertaining
Yeah.
Glacirex. That's what you wanted,
Yeah.
bro.
Right, so they
Well,
have
hopefully it's entertaining.
armor class of 12, hit points 13. Okay. So. Oh, goodness. sake.
Duplicate. Kogi, I fucking fed you, so I don't know what you're begging for, cat. Bugger off. It's like they knew about the panthers and they were like, I want to see the panthers.
It is my distant cousin.
I'm
Right.
descended from the great panther.
So, eight,
Oh, the cat.
8 panthers appear there. I will now roll initiative for the panthers.
They attack as a group, though, don't they?
No,
I don't
they
know if
attack
Glacirex
individually.
is having
but
fun,
they-
but I
I
certainly
know, but
am.
you can roll one initiative for the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Just go one after the other. Or something.
That is 13 for their initiative. So, where are we? 13. I'm
the
going to
wolves.
assume they're faster than Val.
Probably, being panthers.
Okay.
I mean, how would I know?
yeah. So yeah,
I'm pretty
that
sure
was.
Val is not that fast.
Yeah, the panthers have a +2 to their dex. They're dex 15.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
dex
they have
17.
They have less
Dex
dex
17,
than
you have
both me
less.
and Val, because me and Val have the same dex.
Okay, so Val.
Yeah,
would
I
be
think.
first then. No, wrong way around. But,
He's
no.
okay. So there we go. It's canon.
No,
Val
right.
is faster than panthers.
Vienna, anything else you want to do, or is that the end of your turn?
That took an action, didn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was an action
Yeah,
to do.
You'd have a
there's
bonus
not really
action on
much.
movement if
No,
you wanted to
I can-
get the
I'm
fuck
gonna
away
stay
from the Malva,
put.
so you don't have to make another save. Not that I don't know what the distance is, but I'm guessing the further away the better.
Yeah, that's a point actually. I am probably gonna, having felt a wave of something before, I think I'm going to just jump next to Talia.
Okay. Alright. End of your turn. It is now the Winter Wolves' turns. Neither of the Winter Wolves is within 20 feet of the Malva, so that is fine.
Oh wait, so are they against each other as well? It's not just attacking us.
Yeah, I think we established this last time. I remember
Oh,
us
okay.
asking this.
For some reason, I felt like it was them versus us, and they were all in
No,
cahoots. I didn't
they're
realise.
also against each other.
Oh, okay.
The
so
wolves
that might work to our
are
advantage.
going to look at this. One of them is going to move to here.
They look at it and go,
One
"Fuck
of them is
this."
going to move. No, it's actually a bit close to the black pudding for its liking. It's going to move to there. And yeah, so 5,
Hope you all bought your thermals.
10. Oh no, it's only. They may have to get a bit closer than they want. Gonna have to move up to there and up to there. But then...
So they again just giant wolves.
So I need all the panthers and 5, 10,
And this is where they immediately get destroyed.
Yeah.
no, two of the panthers are actually going to evade this. But all the panthers are going to have to make a con save, and I'm also going to need Val, Blossom, Urt, and Queenie to make con saves. So I'm going to
Let
to
me
make
see.
a-
Queenie.
going to make a-
Con.
So I need to make 6 panther con saves again.
Did I not press it?
Actually,
Sorry,
failed.
Sorry, I got it wrong. Dexterity saves.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
okay.
so much better.
Oh, yeah, that is.
So
Oh,
fail
for fuck's sake!
Fail for 2 panther. Pass
I had a better modifier and I rolled worse.
for 3
And-
panther.
Is that a +3 from Val as well?
+2.
Yeah.
Is that
+2.
2? Still only 8.
Pass.
Oh, that's
Fail.
annoying.
4 of the panthers fail to pass.
Can't you just take the roll that I did before?
Talia, you're not having to make one.
You said,
no,
you
Queenie.
said
Yeah, Queenie.
Queenie. I rolled a fucking decent number, and then you were like, "Oh, actually, it's dexterity," and then I rolled shit.
Yeah. So pass. Queenie fails. Right. So Val and. So let's roll some damage here for the first one. So
Well, Queenie, bye. Nice knowing you. Considering you have
So,
like 1
for-
HP.
Val, Blossom, and Queenie. So yeah, Queenie's gone.
Yeah. Bye, Queenie.
So Val.
I mean,
I'll just,
Val rolled a
I'll just
21.
move her. I'll move
Yeah,
her up
you're
here.
gonna take half damage.
Okay.
I've just
cool.
moved her up into the top left corner,
Yeah.
Paddy.
Okay. So that's
So she's out.
22.
God fucking damn it! I was going to use her.
Val and Blossom, you take 11 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Uh,
I take it
that's-
takes 11 as well.
Yes, if she passed a. If she passed a DC 12 Dex check, then
Yeah,
yes.
she got 22, so.
Yeah, so 11 as well. And yeah, even the ones that even the panthers that passed, there was 3 that passed. They're still going to be around, but the others are just going to vanish. So these 3 are just going to vanish, and these ones
The
are
worst
looking
adventurers ever.
really hurt
Yeah.
right now. As each of these wolves quickly just sort of runs to either side of you, getting you in a crossfire, and they both just open up their maws and just howl and just go "Arr!" as this freezing wind just blasts out of their muzzles and across you all.
So what are they? Arctic wolves? Did you say
They
were?
are winter wolves,
Winter wolves. Okay, I wasn't sure what they were.
but that is their action for the turn, so that's the end of their turn. Val, it's your turn.
Cool. I am
You
going
are
to
within
move.
20 feet of the Malva, so that is a wisdom saving throw, please.
Right. 13.
Oh, yay! I keep looking. I need to stop looking at the
Right,
dice in
cool.
the chat.
I'm going to move there.
Okay.
I'm going to get into my bag, pull out my bottle of silence, point it in the direction of the Oni. And because I don't have to be in visual range, based on the description in the bottle of silence, I'm going to say my command word and take away its voice. It has to roll a DC 18 save.
What's the save?
Charisma.
Charisma on the Oni. Okay.
Imagine an Oni's quite charismatic. Or is that not its spell casting thing?
That is a 15. So
So it no longer has its voice for the next hour.
So it can't see and it has no voice. Nice.
okay, hang on. So I just need to make a note that that is silenced. Ooh, too many things up.
Glacirex is going to be, why the fuck is he waving a bottle into the darkness? What an idiot.
But
Bloody
yeah,
hell.
Val, you feel the bottle react, and you just feel something get sucked into it, and you quickly slam the cap back into place.
And I'm going to stick it back in my bag.
Okay.
Is that a full action, I'm guessing? to do that.
Yes, it is a full action to use the bottle.
So my bonus actions are limited. So we are going to shield faith myself as a bonus action.
Okay. Glacirex's turn. Glacirex
he's gonna ruin all our fucking fun now.
Glacirex is just going to... He's just going to sort of hover around over this way. 20, just to get a sort of better view of everything. And he's just sort of going to be floating there going, interesting tactics. Pity the weird cats don't bleed when they die. That's going to be the end of his turn for the moment.
Oh, if he likes blood, he's gonna fucking love Blossom.
Blossom, your turn.
Wisdom, right? Wisdom save from the...
Yes, wisdom save
Malva.
with Gibbering Malva, yep.
and I'm no longer in range of Val, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
No! It's
Right.
the Gibbering Malva's sort of the problem.
D8
Right.
to figure out what you do.
Mm.
1. You do nothing.
Ooh.
And you
Yeah.
cannot make reactions until the start of your next turn. So yeah, you are just sort of like stood. You just hear the gibbering, and it just slowly you just sort of end up staring into space, just not doing anything.
Ooh, that's not very entertaining.
Okay, it's now the Malva's turns. One is going to.
L.
The northern one is going to move 5, 10 to there, and then dash to there. The cats did not. No, I should have done something with the cats.
Oh,
they all
they didn't.
they
Did
all
they
need
take
to make
it?
they all need to make wisdom
Yeah.
saves because of being near the Malva.
Yeah, I think you accidentally
fail.
deleted the initiative, deleting the dead cat.
Pass.
Ah, yeah,
I did. Yeah.
did.
Pass. 5 of them left. That's 2 I've done. Pass. Fail. Pass. So 2 of them fail. So I need to roll d8s for 2 of them. Oh. Okay. So 2 of them are going to. One is going to. Move in a randomly directed direction. So one of them is just going to 5, 10,
Oh, fuck
15,
sake.
20,
Curse you.
25, 30. It's just going to run like that. This one here is the other one that failed. I'm going to roll. It's got 5 things it can hit. I'm going to roll a d10. And we're going to see who it ends up hitting.
Oh, God.
Where are you starting?
6. I was
What's
starting at
it?
you, so
Yeah,
it's
clockwise from Blossom.
yeah, clockwise from
Yeah.
you. So the other, it's attacking the other panther. Hits and 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. Yeah, you just watch as one of the panthers just lunges around and just grabs its friend by the neck and it just disappears. It's dead. I will add their turn back in actually now whilst I'm thinking about it.
Well, we just drag the tokens to the corner, I guess, delete them later.
Yeah, I've got their
So that it
initiative
doesn't
back
erase
in.
their initiative then.
There we go. I've got their initiative back in. There we go. Right. So there we go. So that one did nothing, but these 2 both passed. So these 2 are both going to attack the Malva, as it is it is the weakest looking enemy.
The grossest too.
And, yeah,
That's what they sound like.
so
Exactly like
one
that. I'm going to take that as a
bite-
sound clip.
bite attack hits.
Oh no!
Bite attack hits.
Oh,
They
you
both
bastard!
hit. So it's going to be 12 damage to the Malva in total.
Awesome. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Hmm?
There we go. Alright. So now it's the Malva's turn. And the Malva, that one moved. This one is just going to attack one of them with a bite attack.
I feel like my character's gonna need therapy after this fight with this many gelatinously slimy things.
No, misses. So the watch as the Mauer just sort of lunges forward with one of its hundreds of mouths just trying to latch onto this panther, and the panther just sort of jinks to the side and just goes just avoiding it. Okay. Is within? Yes. Wisdom save for please.
Yeah, okie doke.
I think we're all in range one, at least one of them now.
14.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, we're all in range.
Question on the Candle of Invocation Tritherion. It mentions that creatures that match the alignment, does it have to be chaotic good, or can it just be good?
No, has to be the exact alignment.
Right,
So,
okay.
who here is chaotic good other than me?
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah, chaotic neutral.
So, yeah. So really
Right.
it only benefits me.
In that case,
It benefits me and her, doesn't it? Wouldn't that be good?
she is going to cast Crusader's Mantle,
Okay.
which gives everybody in the radius, including herself, an extra 1d4 radiant damage when they attack with a weapon attack.
What's the radius?
30 foot.
30 foot. There we go.
Cool. So that's an action. So War Priest says when I use the attack action, I can make a one weapon attack as a bonus action. I'm guessing because I've cast a spell, I can't use War Priest to cast another.
Yes. No, you cannot.
Okie doke. In that case, I am going to end my turn.
Okay.
Pardon me.
It's now the Oni's turn. I'm
Interesting
trying
to see what he wants to
to
do.
figure out what exactly he can do here.
Nothing.
Movement.
Can't do what he was originally going to do. Because you have taken away certain component things that he needed to be able to do that.
Don't glow.
Spellcasters needing voices? What?
Dun,
Spellcasters needing to see their
dun.
target? Oh dear.
No, can't do that one.
Darkness is not exactly helpful
No.
for us either, really, because we can't hit it either. Well,
Darkness needs a verbal component to cast.
No, can't do any of
What?
it.
No,
That.
he's not. I'm on about me. I was just saying, I can't see it, so I can't attack it either.
Yeah, you've kind of taken away anything it could do from within the darkness.
Woo!
So
You could easily get out of it.
it
in one
is just
move,
going
though,
to
so-
fly straight up out of the darkness. It is now hovering 15 feet above
It
the
has
darkness.
fucking wings?
It can fly.
I did not know that.
It looks around, sees you, Val. You are at the edge of the darkness. It's going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, and then down 10 feet as a dash action to get with. No, down 5 feet as a dash action to get within range of you. But that's its whole turn.
Cool.
Jaffa's excited.
Yep. But yeah, so it used its dash action to get to there, so that's the end of its turn. But it's no longer in the darkness. Talia, wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm going to do this and this, but we'll see how I roll before I do that. Wisdom save, where's the book?
Oh, hang on,
Come on.
actually, no. Wait, before your turn.
Oh.
Is actually
My roll still
lair
counts.
action. Yeah, your roll still counts.
Fucking layer actions. God damn it.
Yeah, we're going to use that one. So, as you are all stood there, you hear Glacirex go, "Let's make this more interesting." And you watch as it seems to exude like this blue aura from itself, and you watch as all the ice in this arena freezes even more and creeps along the floor. I need everyone to make a con save, please.
Great.
This is where we all
Um,
freeze down.
The
Fucking
black
cheating.
pudding is immune. The winter wolf is immune.
I fail. Probably 9.
Would Val just be able to pick his feet up?
Am I
No,
within range of Val?
Val's ring is 10 feet. So,
Damn it. No, then 9 only then.
okay.
We all fail.
Hang on, I
Hey,
need
is
to
this what I mean? Glacirex
do
is just
one
going to
for the
interfere. Be a
Oni.
dick.
The Oni passes. No, the Oni fails.
Hey, check out
And
Sandal though.
you bring
It
Malvers.
was floating, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's in the whole room. It's not just
Oh.
the floor. This is the whole room. It's just making the whole room colder.
Oh, right.
The Malva, one Malva passes, and the other Malva passes. So it's just the Oni who takes this.
Wait, can I
Uh,
pass?
Hang on, I'm doing the creatures first so that I can
Okay.
track that.
Say, I'm pretty sure 9 fails.
Right. So, did anyone get below a 12?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you got below, so who got below a 12? Sound off.
Me,
Blossom.
Okay.
Talia.
Okay, hang on. Talia,
Yeah, no.
Blossom. And Vienna. I did need Zandal, Hagar, and Emily need to make this as well.
Haggard's rolled. He rolled a 20.
He's
Technically, because he got a +5 to that, so that's another +3. So yeah, he got 25.
Yeah.
I got
Uh,
17.
Emily's fine as well. She rolled a 19. For all of you who failed, you feel the cold seep into your bones. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attacks. You can retake the
Great.
save at the end of your turn. So, Talia, it's your turn. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, right. This guy, would I be at disadvantage for ranged from him being...
No, he
No.
is still far enough away.
Okay, for my bonus action, I would like to transfer the advantage to myself to make it a straight roll with Strings of Fate
Okay.
first.
So we take the advantage away from Randall.
So I can't do Flaming Bolt now, so I will shoot this little fucker with Ebon Shot.
Okay.
Hopefully. Oh god, so many dice. 12? Probably
Hits,
miss.
but you do not get the sneak attack.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But you do also get an extra
I
1d4
didn't-
radiant damage because you're using a
Ah.
weapon.
Okay, so 1d4. 3 extra.
So that is 17, 20 damage total. Nice.
Not bad, considering. Okie dokie.
Yep.
And my movement is halved, and no matter which direction I go, I will be in range of one of these Malvers, won't I? Hang on.
Mhm.
What am I from? No. I'll just stay here. There's no point in moving.
Okay. So it is the Black Pudding's turn. The Black Pudding is completely fine because it's immune to cold. So, the Pudding is, yeah, it doesn't like you, Zandal. It does not like you at all.
Maybe it likes
Okay.
him too much.
So, pseudopod attack against you. That's a nat 20.
Damn it.
Oh,
So,
crap.
Oh,
You
if I was my
take-
other character, I'd cancel it.
Oh, you take 15 bludgeoning damage, max damage on that dice again. And then 40 acid damage.
Fucking Christ. Really? I was joking about us TPKing, but...
Also, Zandal, your AC is reduced by 1 as the acid splashes onto your armor and begins corroding it.
What armor?
And that is a permanent -1 penalty. That is not until you replace
Okay.
your armor. That is permanent. As the acid starts digging
right.
into it and reducing its effectiveness.
Are you even wearing armor?
Yes.
Are you down?
Yes. One
dear.
hit. I am level 8.
I was going to say Xander's the squishiest out of all of us.
You're not even level 8 yet.
No.
We're
Oh,
borderline
Emily.
10.
Hang on, it was a nat 20, so yeah, Emily's reactive
Oh.
shield wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
Well,
Emily.
Sorry, I regret moving my advantage now. Perhaps you needed to more than I did.
So it's going to be the end of the Black Pudding's turn. It's Emily's turn. She is going to turn her hearing off so that she's not affected by the.
Oh, if
By
only
the
the gibbering
mouthers.
mouthers would smell.
So
Then I could just stop breathing.
she's going to move up to
Uh.
Xandal and.
Does she have any healing abilities?
No, but what
She
she
might
can
be
attempt
able
is a
to medicine
medicine
him, though.
check to stabilize him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
You
that
need
is
electricity, right?
intelligence, which is a
Defib.
plus
It'll get hit
3.
and then it'll just get hit and then go down again anyway.
She only rolled a 10, so you're not stabilized, I'm afraid, Xandal. She didn't roll high enough.
No worries.
And it's and it's your turn next, so you got
Death saving throw, please.
Bye, Xandal. It's nice knowing you, buddy. You got this.
You know, like when
Hey!
Sandal, when you die, can we like still use your
Yeah.
robots and
Yeah.
stuff?
Well, how go on that?
Are you asking
That's
him
a
that
save.
now?
We still have the sexy robot, so it's not a complete loss. Sorry, Anne.
Right. So that is save, okay. Vienna, it's your turn. Your speed is halved and all your attacks are at disadvantage.
I am going to switch my gauntlet to arrow.
Okay.
Not arrow, sorry, to sword.
Yep, for the slashing.
Which is a 30-foot cone, I
Yep.
believe. That's the one I'm thinking of. But I'm obviously going to try and miss Xandal, but hit the black pudding.
Okay. So that is a dex save for the black pudding, yes?
Yes.
What is the difficulty?
Good question. What?
Be a
the
spell
difficulty?
save, I would have thought.
If I just roll my
Yeah,
attack,
it
would
should
that
be
tell you
it should be your spell save DC. So
Yeah, it should say if you're
like
spellcast, if you go to spells, it should
So
say
it's
your spell DC.
8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
I'm trying
12
to
plus
find it.
whatever your charisma is.
Spell. I'm trying to find it on the sheet with a mouse that doesn't barely work.
What's your charisma, Rod?
My charisma is +2.
+2, so it'll be a 14.
Yeah.
It fails.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna take
found
full
it now. Yeah,
damage.
it's 14.
So it's going to take
Awesome.
full damage from this Eldritch Blast.
Which is no idea. It didn't roll.
Might be a delay. Give it a few more seconds and then press again.
There we
There you
go.
go. It's gone through.
There we go. So
Right.
12 slashing damage.
I was rolling max damage on shit.
As that slashing wave hits the black pudding, you watch as it shrinks in size
Oh, is it one of these things that splits in two or some shit and then gets even
and
smaller? And...
splits into
Oh, no!
second
It's like a
one.
fucking Final Fantasy slime. They're a pain in the ass.
Which they had 33 hit points, so I will. That's 15, 16 hit points each.
I get another blast of that anyway, don't I? Or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, you get another Eldritch Blast.
Which I'm then gonna aim at the mouther.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's just seen that, like, slashing
I've just
this
seen
thing.
that one split,
splits
so I
in
don't really
half.
want to hit it.
I know,
Right,
but
so
it
dex
helps.
save for the mouther.
Is it this now here, the one that I
Failed.
The one that's in front of us.
Yeah.
So that
Again,
one
it's
failed.
delayed,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yes.
Not quite as.
So
Still a
6
hit though,
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I did 20 something damage to it, so that's
One sec,
pretty
guys.
good going. Oh, doggos are probably misbehaving.
No. Was a question.
Um,
Okay.
I can't remember how many Eldritch Blasts I usually have. It is just
should
2,
be
isn't it?
should be 2 at this level, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else,
Cool.
or is that the end of your turn?
I can't do anything else. I don't have bonus actions. Short of moving, there's nowhere really I can move without being out of anything's way, so I'll just stay put.
Okay, the Winter Wolves' turns. The Winter Wolves are now just in the Malva range, so they're both going to have to make wisdom saves. They have a +1. fail, pass. So one fails. And it's just going to stand around and do nothing for this turn. But the other one is still okay. Yeah, it's going to run up to these. These look juicy. Let's go to... I need to roll to see whether they get that back, actually. No. So it's just going to make a bite attack against one of the panthers. That will hit. And it takes... Yeah, that's going to be enough damage to get rid of another one of the panthers. These were the weakened ones. So another panther goes down. And that is the end of the Winter Wolf. Val, it's your turn. There is an Oni hovering 10 feet above you.
Cool.
And you are within 20 feet of a gibbering mouther, so wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. Right, great. Come on. 14?
Is a pass.
Right.
Luckily the DC is quite low, so...
I'm gonna, like, hover up so that I'm head-to-head with this guy. And I am just gonna, like, smile and pull out Mortimer's lance and just be like, do you want me to hit you? Oh, I forgot you can't talk. And just start...
Oh, well, I guess my plan's not going to work if you're going to aggravate the fucker, but okay.
I didn't see your plan, so I'm just going to hit it with Mortimer's lance.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. That hits.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
can I also...
yeah?
Yeah, can I also pump a second level smite into that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Smite.
What's the second level smite? 2d8?
3d8.
3d8. Another 10.
So that is 20 damage in total, okay.
And
as it just sort of buckles and, like, you can tell it would have grunted if it could speak.
And you know what? Hit it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay. That
16.
one just hits.
Oh, okay. I thought his AC was higher than that.
Oh, how did I hit on a... Oh, no, it was 22 on the previous one. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. I'm also going to pump a second level smite into that.
Okay.
He did say this is just round one. Let's not burn everything.
I know.
That's why I'm being very selective.
So
Be
21
entertaining,
on
but don't go full out. In case he decides that he wants us to fight something else.
Okay, the Oni looks like it's taken a decent amount of damage from those 2 hits, and it's like clutching at the wounds that you've caused and just glaring at you.
Cool.
Okay, cat's turns. Wisdom saves. That was cocked. Pass. And pass. They both pass.
Nice
So that-
call.
Out of all the ones that were there, there's now only 2 left. They're both going to go
Lol.
for bite attacks against this gibbering mouther.
Nice call. I like him.
Both hit. 7 plus 4. That's 11 damage to the mouther. So that's wounded the mouther even more. But that is the end of the cat's turns. The Glacirex's turn. Sort of looks down and sees Xandal having fallen, but the black puddings having been split and the rest of the fight, and goes, yes, very good. Lots going on. I like it. And he is going to just stay where he is. He's quite happy just watching
Clap
at
his
the moment.
tentacles together in some creepy applause that creeps everyone out. 'Cause it's like wet slapping noises. Oh,
Ugh.
oh, it sounds so bad. Oh, I've heard
You
noises.
all have to hear it. I doubt.
Oh, it sounds like some deranged. Oh, no.
I'm just trying to think what it. No, you haven't impressed it enough, Xandal. No, you
Yeah,
haven't
you're
impressed it enough.
Oh, see, if you'd been more
no.
stylish, you might have risked it.
It's not doing anything, but that's the end of Glacirex's turn. Right, Blossom, wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep.
Well, that's
Yep.
I need to shut up when people roll dice because I curse them the moment I
Oh,
talk. Oof.
okay.
Oh no, what happens if you roll
I'm
that
gonna-
one?
I'm gonna roll a d4.
Oh no.
We're starting at and it goes clockwise.
Oh no.
The
Boy, my God,
you are
I'm further away.
attacking the panther.
Sure.
At least it's nothing. At least it's not one of us.
It's a single attack.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Well,
where
those
it rolls
panthers
nat
last.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
the panthers
It
lasted
was a
long,
good
didn't
idea.
they?
It was a good idea at the time.
Hey, I've still got one
17,
more.
yep.
Blossom's got 3
I have still got
casts.
one more as well.
17 definitely
Mm.
hit.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's used 2 of them. Isn't
Yeah.
Might
That
be
is
splitting
another.
a panther in
this-
half.
This panther just like you just lash out blindly with your blade, and this panther just vanishes. You do not get a charge from it, unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it doesn't
Because
bleed, so it's...
It was a summoned creature.
Shame.
Okay.
God me.
That is
Good
the
God.
end of your turn. Malva's turn.
That was the made me
Malva.
nervous. Made me
Malva
gassy.
is going to just make its bite attack against the last remaining panther.
As it turns out, since Blossom's movements are all going to be random, you could have just played on Friday without me. I've got a +0
Aw,
to
mate.
wisdom.
My wisdom 8. Oh, I've got a +4 to wisdom, but it doesn't generally help
Yeah, I
me with
think
wisdom
you
saves.
take resilience to get
I
that.
took resilient mind, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
worried about the what was
The
Vodoid again? The Aboleth,
The
yeah.
Aboleth.
I was worried about his mind control.
Yeah.
And that didn't help me
Yeah.
either, did it really?
Yep.
Because he still mind controlled me.
You watch as the Malva just lunges at the last remaining panther, bites into it, and its form just flows over it.
Oh no.
That is the last panther gone. The Malva doesn't
Well-
get anything from that though.
Haha,
Okay.
son it.
Oh, by the way, all of you have had turns. So Talia,
Oh.
Vienna, Blossom, if you could all make me con saves again to see if you
Let's see if I
Still
failed
affected by
2
the
times in a
freeze.
row. Oh look, I failed 2 times in a row!
failed, so you're
Yay!
still affected by the lair action.
That's fine. It doesn't really affect me while I've got advantage with the string of
Still
fate.
affected by the
Oh,
lair
How many
action.
how many rounds since I cast String of Fate?
It's been 1 round
Yep.
so far.
Been 1 round, so I've got how many rounds is it? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. so
Blossom,
I've
that's
got
also a fail.
8
Yeah.
rounds
Just need one
left.
from
My
Bert's turn
attack
next.
should have been at disadvantage, shouldn't it?
It should.
I'm just gonna
yes.
write that in chat so I remember.
It's probably still a
Yeah,
a
yeah, you
17.
still would have hit. Okay,
Oh wait,
Bert's
9
turn.
rounds, isn't it?
Cool. Can I do a con
been
save
one
at the
round.
beginning or at the end of my turn?
It's at the end of your turn, unfortunately.
Okay. And what was the effects of it? Sorry.
Half movement speed and disadvantage on attack rolls.
Right. Okay.
And
Bother.
is within 20 feet of a Malva, so wisdom save first.
Right. Wisdom
Oh,
save
no, that will
first.
be 8 rounds. After mine.
That's fine.
Cool. I think what I'm gonna do is take my movement and move it. Hang on, wrong way. Slightly further away from the Mouther.
Yep.
And do like that. Spells.
So it was only half movement, so that is
Yeah.
your full movement. What you've just done. That
Yes.
is it.
No, I
You
know.
cannot move anymore.
Is that concentration?
Crusader's Mantle should be.
No, I'm thinking casting spiritual weapon. It's not concentration,
Yeah, you can cast that if you want.
and I can do it as a bonus action. So yeah, you know what? Spiritual weapon. I haven't used it in a while.
Yep.
Good old
okay.
faithful.
And this time it's
Oh,
changed from the
yes.
candy cane that she once used, because she hasn't used it since then, and it's basically going to be an embodiment of the Mace of Radiance that she got.
Well, it's going to look like a spear, and you can deal with it looking like a
I
spear.
was gonna say, I haven't
just
drawn
meant
any others.
in game. It's
Yeah.
that's what it's going to be, and it's going to be placed over this guy here.
The Winter Wolf there, so it's
Yeah.
there just above him.
I don't think I can attack on the first time of summoning it, can I?
Yes, you can.
You
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. Yeah, you create a floating spectral weapon. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Okay, so 21.
21 hits. I
I
had
was
to
gonna
quickly
say,
move
I'd be
to the
surprised.
correct
I'd be
stat
surprised if that didn't.
And it counts. Does that count as a weapon attack? So it also gets the
bar.
D4?
It does not. That is a spell attack.
Okay, cool. So 5 damage.
So 5 damage. Just checking. That's fine. The wolf sort of just gives out this yelp, and you actually hear it growl under its breath. Spellcaster.
Oh,
Okay,
these things
interesting.
Intelligent?
Let's put it this way: they can speak common.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
I think that's all I'm going to do in that turn.
Okay. The Oni's turn, and the Oni. Con save at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry, the con
If
save.
you resist the lair effect. Yep. So you
Back to
resist the
normal.
effect and just sort of shake it off. Okay. The Oni's turn. The Oni is really rather upset right now. So the first thing you notice, Val, is that as you're looking at it, some of those wounds you caused to it knit back together and heal.
Okay.
Generation. That's going
And
to
it
be
just
a pain.
glares at you. And yeah, it's going to make 2 glaive attacks against you.
Cool.
So
Leaves do a decent amount of damage.
that is a 22 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
So D10s. Where's my other D10? There. So you take 11, 15 slashing damage from that.
Okay.
And it's going to make its second glaive attack. Oh, these are at disadvantage, sorry, so because it's got the cold effect. So the first one would still have hit.
Would it?
Second one,
20? 20 is my AC at the moment.
it rolled a 19. So
Okay, cool.
the second one is not going to hit because I rolled a 2. So,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
yeah, the first one like slashes down and just like scrapes across you, dealing a decent amount of damage. But then you sort of duck out the way of the other one. You cast Shield of Faith on yourself, didn't you?
I did, yes.
That's why. There we go. And the Oni. Yeah, there's not really anything else the Oni can do because you took away a lot of what it wanted to do. Yeah, that's the end of the Oni's turn. Right, lair action.
Can't save.
Yeah, it's gonna play with you guys. You watch as Glacirex just grins, and you watch as ice crystals just form near its eye stalks, and then other crystals form around the room.
How boring. Only ice. Like, one trick pony.
Hang
Don't
on,
taunt it.
I wasn't finished. I was not finished. Who's been the most interesting so far? Val and the Oni. It's been Val and the Oni so far. So Val,
Yeah.
I need you to make me. Yeah, it's gonna be a dex saving throw for you, please.
Okay.
You entertain me. Let me punish you for entertaining me.
I know, that's now what I'm thinking. It's like, actually, it
9.
Maybe
was
I
not very
shouldn't be
entertaining.
entertaining.
Is a fail.
I think
No,
it's
more
whatever
like
we do, Steph. It's going to do something.
it's
Yeah.
more like it's more that fight has been very one-sided so far. So it's. Going
It has
to make
not.
it more
He's taken me down by half health.
So yeah, you are slowed, Val.
Right.
As a beam you watch as a beam shoots out of an eye stalk into one of the crystals and then bounces to the crystal next to Val and shoots into him. So you are slowed, so you are at half speed.
Which you were at half speed already,
Speed
so does that mean he can't move at
He
all?
wasn't, no. That's the save. So your speed is half for a minute. In addition, you can't take reactions, and you can only either take an action or a bonus action on your turn. You repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Pretty much what
Okay.
we were doing
It
anyway.
could fire a second ray. Yeah, it is going to fire the second ray. It's going to fire the second ray at the Oni. which is a wisdom save. Only passes. As it gets hit by this sort of dark purple beam from the other ice crystal, but it just sort of shrugs it off. Okay. Top of the round, Talia.
Okay, so 8 rounds left now. So I've still got a straight roll because of fate, so...
Can you move the darkness?
I'm not... no, I'm not gonna move the darkness, because there's no point. It's just up for duration, I can't do anything with it. Or move it. Because it's a racial trait, not a true casting, right? Is that how it works?
You can still drop it, yeah.
Does that cost me anything?
No, free action to drop darkness.
I'll drop it then, because it's not serving any purpose.
Yeah, darkness is gone.
Wisdom save?
Oh yeah, I need to make a
Wisdom
wisdom
over?
save. Yeah, alright,
Yeah,
don't need to
near the
fucking
Malva.
remind him, jeez. I'm gonna fail it now because of you.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no,
you
I'm within
failed.
range. I'm within range of Val.
No, you're not, because he's flying.
Fuck sake.
He's up in the air.
Every fucking time I go to do something.
I'm
something
sorry.
goes the pissing way. Damn you, Val. Why is she gonna fly?
You
That's twice I've tried to use the
advantage.
spell.
You
Talia,
have
No, I
advantage.
don't. I have a straight
Your
roll.
fate's
you have
because-
on
advantage
you.
on the wisdom
No, but
save
I'm.
because
do
of the
I?
Raven's
The
crown.
fates
But
are
I
on
thought
you.
I had disadvantage on everything because of
You have
the
disadvantage
layer
on
action.
On attacks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that meant. Oh, okay.
That's
There we go.
fine.
Pass.
You pass.
I was gonna say, I was just like, what are you on about? I thought I had just did that to give myself a straight roll. I thought it was everything. Okay.
No, just
My bad.
attacks.
I was like trying to do shit. Okay, so can I do my Darkthorn's Flaming Bolt as a bonus action to give a little extra fire damage to this shithead here with Evan Shot?
Yeah.
Please?
Go for it.
Evan Shot, so it'll be this and then plus 2d6. I press the button. I'm roll 20. I mean D&D Beyond.
Yeah, mine's very slow as well.
It's taking its time tonight.
There we go. Gonna say 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and then plus 2 more d6. Fire damage on top of my necrotic, so 12 plus 1 plus 5.
5 plus 1 plus 5, so that is 18.
To that little shithead there. Cool. And I meant to say something really witty, but then I got distracted with the whole roll thing, so preactively I said, let's heat things up! And then, with the fire thing.
It's getting hard in here.
It's
Yeah.
here. So
Don't take off
don't take off all your clothes.
As much as you think that might be entertaining to Glacirex,
No.
probably not.
Probably
Okay.
I would imagine he's asexual. So
That is the end
yeah.
of Talia's turn. At the end of Talia's turn, Glacirex is going to use one of his legendary actions. He is going to use his legendary action to cast Charm Ray at one of the black puddings.
What's the
Wisdom
point?
saving throw.
That seems an odd thing to do.
Fails, so one of them is charmed by Glacirex, and Glacirex goes, attack the pink one.
Ah.
Never
That
try and
big hair.
understand the mentality of a
There is-
big dictator.
There is a reason for this. It's that he doesn't want Xandal to die just yet, because one of the black puddings is going to make a attack against Xandal, who is
And
prone.
he's
So it
and
has
in death
advantage.
save, so it's advantage. So he's probably going to
Yeah.
fail too.
Yep, that's definitely going to hit your Xandal. So another -1 to your AC, and that is 2
you've
fails.
just failed 2 death saves. Yeah, great.
Yep.
You got a backup character, right, Aaron?
Okay, yeah, I gotta build it.
Vienna. So Vienna does a 18 hit. That's of a
it's
black
not-
pudding.
I think
Not
so.
end game if you die, as long
Yeah.
as it lets us revive you.
Yeah, it hits me.
So you take 7 bludgeoning damage
Okay. 7.
and 11, 13 acid damage.
For the record, I am going to rebuke it.
Okay. And your AC is not reduced because your Elven Chain is magical. So it
Awesome.
resists the acid.
when I can find it. There we go.
So
Hellish
it's a
Rebuke.
dex save for Hellish Rebuke, DC 14. Fails. It's got a -3 to dex, even though it rolled a 16. That's still a fail.
I just gotta wait for it to come through.
It's fine. Ho, 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 ho. Wow.
Yes!
Yeah, and
Ooh,
it is
Love this.
Holy
not-
fuck! Hellish
it
Rebuke is
is
so
not
good.
immune or
Completely
resistant.
forgot I
so-
had that.
Yeah, that
Good-
you've
good
just
to
watched
know.
as the black viscous ooze just bubbles and steams and then just boils away.
I did buy some matches, didn't I? I said that I bought some spell components before
Yes,
we left,
you
didn't
did.
I?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was just sitting there thinking, shit, could I have even done that?
Okay. So that is the end of the Black Pudding's turn. Emily's turn. Yeah, Emily is just going to try another medicine check. She's desperately trying to stabilize Xandal. 17, that is good enough. Xandal, you are stabilized, so you are no longer in death saves, but you are still unconscious.
Till it hits you again, and then you straight back into doses.
Yeah, but it depends if the Black
At
Pudding...
least he starts again. Yeah.
Okay. Xandal obviously is unconscious, can't do anything. Vienna.
Yes. I am going to. Now I've got rid of that black pudding. Move.
Wisdom save because you're within range of the Malva. Sorry,
Fucking
nearly forgot.
Malvas.
Oh,
How much health have these little shits got? I've done 2 big hits on that bastard.
Hear them gibbering. That's a fail.
you know what? Can I blow my candle out?
Yes. Yep, you blow out your candle so you can re-roll that.
Seconds later.
Come on.
1
Come
hour
on.
later. Come on, roll 20.
That
There
is
we
a-
go.
That is a pass.
Okay. Right, and I'm gonna actually take my turn. Oh, hang on. Let me just do a. I hate not having a mouse. Yeah, about there I'll do it. I'm gonna shuffle myself over here. I'm gonna switch my gauntlet to arrow
Mhm.
and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
On the hope that it beats it.
So
And
just
carries
bear in
on.
mind, Val and the Oni are about 10 feet up in the air right now.
Ah, crap. Yeah, that's true. In fact, no. I'm gonna go this way with it.
Yeah. So you want to be on the other side of the Malva, yeah?
Yeah.
You only have half movement still because of the 5, 10, 15. If you go to there, you're in a line.
Okay. Does that affect the arrow on my Eldritch
Mm.
Blast?
Because it is a spell attack, it does not, no.
Okay. I will do that then.
Okay. If you were using a ranged weapon, it would, because it's like you're trying to aim a bow whilst it's batting at you, but this is just thrusting your hand.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
You also had disadvantage on attack rolls, so yeah. That isn't that one. How mean am I feeling?
Don't be too mean.
No, I'm not going to. You go to like lash, and you fire off the bolt, and the Malva just sort of like splits itself in half, and it just flies straight through and over
just goes-
the head of the black pudding.
So I'm going to do that again since I get 2.
Yep. Remember, disadvantage because of the lair effect.
I'll wait for the first one to come up first, just
Yeah.
in case it's another nat 1.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder for people taking weapons attacks, you still get an extra D4 radiant damage, which I completely forgot about when
I
Val
will
was doing
say
his
don't-
attacks.
Don't bother.
Oh
Don't
yeah. I
bother
forgot
rolling
about
another
that.
one because that doesn't hit the Malva.
Wait,
No.
did we add the radiant damage to my flaming bolt hit?
We did not. So add another d4. You also need to make a con save for the.
2, and my con save is. Oh, it's gone. My con save is utter shit again. 8. I've failed every single con save.
You are still affected by that. The Oni needed to make a con save at the end of its
That's
turn. The Oni passes, so it is no longer at disadvantage on attack rolls. And yeah, Vienna, you need
Does
to
fate
make
give you advantage on all rolls or just checks?
all rolls. All rolls. So yeah, remake that con save, Talia.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I probably would have passed that other one as well. I still rolled garbage. I rolled exactly the
8
same.
again.
Woo! The dice curse holds
Well,
strong.
at least we are consistent.
Yep. Vienna,
I'm
con
very
save
consistent.
at the end of your turn for the lair effect.
We'll wait 5 hours for it to come through.
That is a pass. You are no longer affected by the lair effect. You managed to sort of brush most of the ice off yourself and just give
I'm
yourself
brushing
a
it
day.
off, and I literally crack my fingers ready for my next turn.
Okay. Winter Wolves' turns. They both need to make they both need to make wisdom saves because they're both within range of the Malva. Fail, pass. So again, same thing again. And the nearest enemy is the Black Pudding. So it is going to run across and lunge at the Black Pudding with a bite attack. That is still going to hit. And it's 7 plus 4, that's 11 damage. I think that kills the last Black Pudding.
Yes!
No, it
That's
doesn't.
out of the
It
way.
still had 16 hit points, so it's on 5 hit points left. As you just watch as the wolf just runs over and lunges and just sinks its teeth into this black ooze, but then reels back and yelps as its mouth like steams and obviously is burning from the acid. Okay, the other wolf passed its save. It's going to move to there. It's going to move these tokens to the back so that we can actually see. And need to check whether they got that back. One does, the other doesn't. So the one who was charmed by the Malva doesn't get it back. Shame.
Oof.
But it's then going to make a bite attack against the gibbering Malva. Hits easily. And it's going to do 12 more damage. So the Malva is starting to look a bit rough now. Not too rough, but starting to look worse. Okay. Val, your turn.
Cool, so I'm slowed.
You are slowed, yes. You are far enough away from the Malva.
Yeah. Okie dokie then. And slowed basically means I can only take an action or a bonus action.
Yep, and you are half speed.
I'm at half speed. Okay, well, we're gonna continue with Mortimer's Lance against the Oni in slow motion.
Yep, you all watch as Val's just sort of like Val, you're trying to move and it feels just like it feels like you're back underwater. It's the air itself just feels to be dragging against you. Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Cool.
So 10 more
And
damage.
I'm going to pump a first level smite into that, which is
So that's 2d8.
2d8. And I also get a d4 for it being a weapon attack.
Yep.
Mr. Icefall's next.
Cool.
Sorry,
And spin round and do that again.
Okay. Okay, that also hits.
Same smite as well, 2d8.
Okay.
And a d4.
You rolled way too many d4s then.
Oh, okay.
So 8, 16,
Oh yeah, it rolled 1 and then
18.
rolled it twice. So it either takes ages to roll or just rolls twice.
Yeah.
Good times.
Okay, the Oni is looking pretty hurt now. It's looking scared, and its eyes are darting all over the place.
I gotta say, Val, I'll give you 10 out of 10 for taking on the irony completely by yourself.
Yeah, I was scared
Well
of the Oni.
Well done.
Well, Val
This is good.
is always taking on creatures by itself and normally
He
dying.
always takes
so
on things that are bigger than he is because he likes to be the brave
Yep.
boy.
So
He's got a
Val,
little person complex.
Val,
I think he does. I think he does.
what save am I taking? Con?
dex save
Dex.
to try and remove the slow effect.
12.
Not high enough, I'm afraid.
Okey-doke.
I imagine it's probably 15 or higher.
Oh, I
Cool.
forgot to mention, apparently my stats have changed. If anybody's in range of me, it is actually a +3, not a +2 anymore.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I've looked at the
I don't
stat
think that
block.
really would have helped any of the saves that I failed, to be honest, because I rolled so low.
Glacerex's turn.
Here
Glacirex
we go.
is just gonna look around and he's just gonna float.
Guy's
Went past it
annoying.
there, just for a better angle, and just like, interesting. So far, it's been interesting.
It needs to be entertaining, not interesting.
And on
Okay.
his turn, he will. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't, yeah.
No,
Just
you
No,
put,
just don't do anything. Just
You
watch.
don't.
It's fine.
Val, you put the jar back in your bag, yeah?
I did, yes.
Oh, is he going to
Right.
telekinesis it out and give the Oni
It
his voice
can't
back?
do that then. Can't
Oh,
do
I was going to
that.
say.
He can't see it, so.
That would be dickish.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do that. If he could have done that, he would have done, but for now, he's just going to. Yeah, he's just going to leave it at that. Right. Blossom, wisdom save, please.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, God, we are suck at these saves,
Yep,
man.
you just do nothing and just, stand there, just sort of swaying back and forth.
I'll be right back. I need the bathroom break.
Okay. So now
I
the
did just
Malvas-
realise something though.
Hmm?
go on.
My armor has taken no negative effects. It's currently magical. It's an
Then you're
infused
fine.
item. Yeah.
Then you're fine, yes. The Malva's turn. One of them is going. This one. It's probably feeling pretty. Yeah, it's probably feeling pretty pretty attacked right now. By Vienna. Would it use that against a single target? No, it's just going to try and bite Vienna. 14 hit Vienna? I don't think it does.
I can't remember how much my armor actually gives me.
I think you had 15 last I remember.
Yeah,
so I
because
don't
it's
think
not
that hit.
changed on the actual D&D Beyond sheet, so I
I'm
never actually know what
Yeah.
it is.
So yeah, it just sort of like this Malva just sort of lunges at you, but you just sort of deftly move out the way.
Yeah.
The other Malva is it's just going to make a bite attack against the Winter Wolf.
Oh, I might put too much gin in my glass.
Actually hits for once.
Oh god, that's going to be so much fun.
So that's
I'm out of mixer, guys.
14 damage to the Winter Wolf. Just watches this Malva just latches onto this wolf
Oh, that's not too
and
bad.
just digs its teeth in. There we go, that should be right. Okay. The wolf just like whimpers and tries to and like knocks it off. Okay. Ert's turn.
Cool. Is gonna see that a few people are pretty, like one person's basically down, and a few people are very much smashed, and she's gonna take a Mace of Radiance, spin it round, and slam it to the floor. So
Ooh.
she is gonna do 4d6 healing to everybody.
In what range?
It is 30 foot, so everybody within the circle.
Same within the Crusader's mantle.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's people I choose, so I'm basically choosing my own party.
I don't need it.
Everybody gets it anyway, so I'm just...
Cool. Does that overheal, right? Yeah, I get bonus hit points.
No.
So you get that, plus my wisdom modifier, which is
Ooh, nice.
3. Plus, because I'm adept healer, I get an extra d4 for healing. So everybody gets 23 healing.
Nice.
Nice.
Which
Well done,
brings
Eric. I'm
Sandal
proud of
back,
you.
Right?
Hmm?
Brings Sandal back, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Randall, you snap back awake in the on the floor in the cold, with Emily just leaning over you one side, and this oozing black mess slowly
Your
dissolving
face
your
pressed
boot.
between her metal bosom.
But you can feel your boot slowly dissolving.
Right, so that's her action, but as a bonus action, she is going to basically shift her spiritual weapon after the wolf and slam the wolf again. So let me find where bonus actions have gone, so I can get to spiritual weapon, and then
Spiritual weapon, a bonus action.
It's a bonus action on my turn. I can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat my attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Oh.
So it was right by the wolf. The wolf moved 20 feet. I moved 20 feet after it.
I didn't think spiritual weapon was that good.
Spiritual
13.
weapons, 13 just hits.
Okay, and does 11 damage against the wolf.
Okay, the wolf just yelps and just like it seems like it's really annoyed and doesn't know exactly what to do.
And that's it.
Okay, at the end of its turn, Glacirex is going to look at her and go, I'll make a note of that you do healing.
Damn it.
That's all he's going to do for the moment. It's the Oni's turn. So Val is still slowed. That means Val, it means you don't get reactions as well. The Oni is going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So, contested athletics check with the Oni.
Yeah. So I fail that.
What did you get?
7.
7. Yep, it got a 9. So it grabs you and reaches into your bag as it's holding you and grabs a hold of that jar that you had and yanks it out. And it is then going to use its...
surely a grapple would be an action and grabbing into my bag would be an action?
The grapple is part of it. Basically, the grapple is it going for the bag.
Yeah, my bag is
Sorry,
sealed.
babe, he can do what he wants.
Okay, I'm just saying that I would have sealed the bag after myself.
Yeah, its full action is grabbing you, ripping open the bag, digging the thing out, and then it's going to move away.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to there. And it's now holding the jar.
That's cool.
Okay.
It can't open the jar without my keyword anyway.
I know, but it doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just making sure.
And then some of its wounds heal as it does that. Okay. That is the end of the Oni's turn. Lair action, Glacirex is going to choose not to do a lair action this turn.
Thank you.
Talia, your turn.
No, there's something about that gibbering mouth that I think maybe I should.
Wisdom
should
save,
embrace.
please.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why do you always do that just as I'm saying something cool?
Sorry.
Yeah, I pass. Okay, I pass. It's fine. So I think I will use the Cold Iron Chain. I feel like I should deepen our connection, so
Okay.
I'm going to wrap the chain around it. So it's a DC 17 saving throw.
Con save, yeah?
Yes, con save.
DC 17. 16. Just not
It
enough.
fails, therefore I am now connected with this gibbering mouth there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to shoot it in the face so that I've been shot.
Okay.
If roll 20 does anything. There we go. Did I hit? Did I hit? No, I don't think I did. 9?
Hang on. Just hits.
Are you serious? Let's
Your
go.
Bring Malva's AC is a 9. It doesn't
That's
wear armor,
8
it's just
piercing
gelatinous.
damage and
thing.
6 necrotic then. Do I get
remember the
how
D4
many radiant damage?
1d4.
And I get 1 extra damage.
15. Okay, it looks really hurt.
Good.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Talia?
Yes, I will stay where I am, thank you.
Con save then, please, to see if you resist the effects of the lair.
I'm sure I will fail it again.
With advantage,
I fail
remember,
again.
because
I
of...
keep forgetting I have that. Yes.
I didn't make that save, did I?
I still fail! Yay! Advantage says nothing.
Oh yeah, you need to make a con save as well, Blossom.
Oh man, that sucks.
Just make me one quick. Sorry, it's because on your turns you're not doing anything.
Yeah, I know.
You're right
Okay,
back.
no, you
It
don't
doesn't
resist
seem that
either.
important.
It says,
Uh,
on your turn you don't do anything. It's because I keep fucking failing things.
Right, the black pudding. The black
Oh,
pudding's just
man.
been attacked by the wolf. Yeah, it's more interested in the wolf. The wolf is bigger than Xandal, and Xandal looks like he's already dead to the pudding. So the pudding thinks it can come back to eat you whenever it wants.
I'm gonna argue with the pudding.
That is a hit.
Such a nice name. Such a horrible creature.
Yep, black pudding. Ah.
I
Oh,
hate black
right.
pudding in all shapes and forms. In
I
real
love
life
black
and in
pudding.
D&D. I
Mm.
fucking hate. Oh, it's so
I
gross.
love
Pig's
it.
blood.
It's delicious.
Pig's blood. No.
Bacon and black pudding sandwich. Yes, please.
Ah, yes. With cheese
Bacon and
as well.
avocado
Try
is
it
way
with
better.
cheese.
No, have an egg.
I mean,
Have an
cheese
egg
does
with
make everything better, but you, respectfully, you.
16 acid damage to the wolf.
Oh god, I hate it so much. I'd rather eat black pudding than haggis, though.
Okay.
Just because texture-wise, haggis is horrific.
Haggis is gorgeous. Anyway,
I don't like the texture.
enough about food. Play. You just watch as the pudding pseudopod just lashes out and just like swipes across this wolf, and where it hits, the fur just melts away, and the wolf just goes. Okay, Emily's turn.
We need to make a soundboard of all of Paddy's like animal sound effects.
Emily is going to move to here and is going to make a spark attack. So +5 to hit. Hits. I just realised though it's fucking lightning damage. Oh
It
dear,
is.
that may have been a mistake, but Emily doesn't know that.
Wait, it's
Uh,
what?
7 damage.
It does the same as piercing.
But she does enough
slashing
that
even.
it just. Oh no, it's immune to lightning damage.
Oh, that's interesting that it's immune. That's interesting.
It's actually technically immune. to
Considering it's
slashing
kind
damage
of like
as well.
a liquid.
So
Yeah,
I should
that's
have.
weird.
I should have made it so that it was. It didn't. I made a mistake and made it take damage from the slashing damage earlier, but oh well.
Ah, never mind.
So these
Roll with
both have. So it's as she hits it with the spark, it just like bubbles and then splits into two, and she just looks down and goes, "Oh no." Okay, that is the end of Emily's turn. Xandal, you are awake.
I'm rather grumpy. I'm going to stand up,
Oh shit.
grabbing my hammer as I do so.
Emily takes.
Learn nothing from his previous attacks and hit it again.
Emily takes 8 damage from the acid splashing on her.
Makes
Well, either way, we've got to deal with these things.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I'm in. Squashing this one directly in front of me.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your attack.
This is at normal now.
If
Mhm.
the Oni smashes the jar, that would work, right?
Probably try.
Potentially.
but it's a
Nat
magic-
I don't know if it's
20.
magical or what.
Hold on,
Hey, let's
let's
go.
do the D6
I mean, you're
first.
going to have killed it no matter what.
Even with
Oh,
the two.
right.
How the fuck did you roll it? Oh, is that the extra damage?
That's the effect.
Oh, you rolled
yeah.
max damage as well. Let's go.
Yeah.
2. The hammer focuses the absorbed light and the head glows brightly. The bright light causes an additional 1d6 radiant damage to this
It-
attack.
Oh,
It
right,
did
you were rolling the
need
the effects.
The magic effect.
Right.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah. It had 2 hit points. It was.
Every time it
But yeah.
splits, I think it halves its health again, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
while it becomes
So,
more annoying, it's
um,
weaker.
Gonna take a step back. grab my crossbow.
Yep. Oh, but you did do a melee attack against it, so 7 acid
Yep.
damage.
Oof. 7. Fine. Crossbow is... Because I wouldn't have seen the effect. Was it piercing or... piercing's fine, isn't it?
You don't know.
I don't know. So, crossbow...
You know bludgeoning's fine.
Yeah. At the other piece of goop.
Yep. That hits. Yep. It just splatters and falls to pieces.
Just pops like a bubble.
Yep. Just an acidic bubble.
So that was 10 feet. Hold on, I have 25 feet movement. How much movement would it cost me to stand up? It's half movement.
Half
So
movement, yeah. So you have, I would say you have 10 feet of movement left.
okay,
So you've
that
moved
was
5,
5.
so you've got
Yeah.
5 more.
Doop. Bringing myself over to Haga.
Okay.
And
Alright.
that is my turn.
Vienna, your turn. Wisdom
Cracking
save,
the
'cause you're
fingers
right
ready.
You're right next to
Yeah.
a Malva.
I will try the arrow. Eldritch Blast again.
Yep.
It'll
Just
just
waiting,
blast.
just waiting for the wisdom save first.
Oh, God's sake.
Sorry, you're next to a gibbering Malva.
We need to remember to just roll that before we roleplay rather than derail
That is
ourselves.
fine.
That is fine. You are absolutely fine.
Now I am going to roll Eldritch Blast.
I think we've all
Yep.
made that mistake where we're just like, I'm going to do something really cool. Oh, fuck, I've got to make a save first. Never mind.
Hold that thought.
Hold that
Just
thought.
one moment.
There we go.
That
That's
hits.
better.
And yep, that is easily more than the Malva's AC. The Malva
Straight through
just
to the wolf, please.
splats into like this pile of gore on the floor with mouths and eyes in it that just like roll and go milky. Yep, so roll another attack against the wolf.
Oh, because it did it by so much it goes through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, which
But you
isn't
still-
hard
still
with a
have to roll to
Malva.
hit.
Yeah, I think it's just if it's +5, is it?
Oh yeah, I'd have to make a save next turn.
Yeah,
Unless that other
it's
shit
if
gets
it's
near me.
5 above its
Hmm.
AC, which a Malva's AC is 9, so
Yeah.
it's not hard. That hits the wolf, yep. So 11 force damage to the wolf.
Oh no, because it wasn't me that killed that Malva. I don't get any bonus. Or do I get temporary hit points?
What's the wording on the item? Let me check. If a creature
It
dies
says
while
if it dies.
equal to the damage, yeah, so you get 6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So, but that's the only time you can use that till a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Vienna, or is that your
Jesus. I heard that
That
sneeze
will be my
downstairs.
turn.
turn?
'Cause I
You
don't
still
think the-
have a second
Bless you,
Eldritch Blast
Jeffers.
because the first one was.
Oh, right, that's the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can target something else if you want.
You know what? Ione is looking very suspicious over there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack against the Oni.
This is where I roll shocking.
Don't say that.
You're going to do awesomely
say that-
when it eventually comes through.
Oh, we just
Eventually.
now we've just doubled down on jinxing her.
It's still waiting. Come on.
Come on, roll 20. Behave. There we go. Oi! Let's go!
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
So
rolling more than that 20s today. Let's
you rolled
go.
a 9, so that's 18, 20 damage to the Oni. It's just
Oh,
floating there holding this jar, sort of like looking at it, and then this blast of purple energy just smacks into it, and it just goes like reeling through the air, just clutching a gaping wound in its stomach.
I feel sorry for it.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else?
It's dog eat dog
Vienna?
world out there. We gotta survive.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, the Winter Wolf's turn. Only one is in range of a Malva at the moment. Fails. Does nothing for this turn. This one is going to come to its friend's aid which gives it pack tactics, so advantage on
Just
the attack
ignoring
roll.
the spaced out cat.
Well, you've not done anything
Yeah.
really, so it doesn't really care.
If literally every time you've gone to do something, you've failed on a throw.
Mate, Reese, you shouldn't have even been here, man.
Those fucking gibbering mouthers. How on earth Glacirex can find it entertaining when you add something that makes nothing happen? Like,
And
maybe you've been alone for too long, Glacirex.
at the end of Glosserex's turn, he actually agrees with you. He's fed up of the Malvers. He is honestly actually fed up of them. He feels like they're slowing everything down.
Yeah, like how are we supposed to be entertaining if you stop us from doing shit every 5 minutes?
What is a Malver's dex save? -1. Fails. And he feels like showing off as well, actually. You watch as Glacirex just looks at the Malver and goes, "You're making things boring." And one of his eye stalks just glows this sickly green as he lashes out with it.
Disintegrate?
10, 15, 22.
That's 22d8.
Oh, fuck me.
31,
Yeah, Glacirex is a problem.
39,
This is what's worrying me.
46.
Spectators are one thing, but beholders are on a whole
You just
different level.
watch as this gibbering Malva just is reduced to dust as the light hits it.
Yeah, disintegrate, I thought it was.
Yeah, he was fed up. He was fed up of you lot just standing around doing nothing. It was interesting.
Beholders don't mess around, man.
It was entertaining at first when you were like moving and attacking each other, and it was a bit, and there was more things to fight. But now it's just like, nah, this isn't fun anymore.
By which you mean that one panther that attacked the panther and me that attacked the panther.
Yeah, that
Didn't
was
everyone
entertaining.
else pass?
Yeah, but that was entertaining. The wolf had to attack the black pudding as well.
Mm.
Right, that is the end of the wolf's turn. Val, your turn.
I'd hit everyone else.
Okay, so I have 2 questions for you.
You are
Where is
still
Winter's
slowed.
Moon? Okay, where is Winter's Moon right now?
So Winter's Moon,
It's about
he
here,
brought
isn't it?
down and he'd left. Well, no, when he it was where he was. So he was about here at the beginning of the combat.
Okay,
So the Kenku statue of Winter's Moon's about there.
right. And is there any windows?
There are windows, but they are all iced over.
All iced over. Okay.
And
What
when
rolls
I say
do
iced
I?
over, I mean like 5 foot of ice.
Makes sense. What rolls do I need to do to get rid of?
I'm hoping you don't do
Well-
anything that's going to make him obliterate us.
Well, to get
Yeah,
rid of
like,
the
Don't
slow
fucking run off
is
with it, and then it'll kill us all.
the
That's
slow
fine.
is at the end of your turn. You make the saving throw.
Okay. And do I need to make any other saving throws at all?
at
You're
the
not
moment.
near
The
a gibbering
Malvers-
Malva. Both of them
Both
are
the
dead.
Malvers are dead, so you have.
So is the black pudding.
Okay. In that case,
Don't do anything stupid.
no, I just needed to know where it was. That was all. So, in slow-mo, Val is going to basically run to that spot, which is his
Well, you're flying, so
flying. But, like, flying, but also running slow-mo through the air.
right.
And then, as he gets to that point, he is
Calm
going
down,
to... where is it? Where is it?
I
He's-
didn't buy any spell components for darkness. Oh wait, no. I have that because of my infernal legacy. So does that mean
Yeah.
I don't need components?
Can I
For-
continue with my turn?
For darkness,
Yes.
no, you don't need
Yeah.
components.
Sorry.
So,
So I was just making sure that I hadn't just screwed us over. Carry on.
both flying and running through the air in slow-mo, I hit that point, Misty Step straight to this guy.
Okay, that's your bonus action, so that's all you can do this turn. You
Shit.
can do an action or a bonus action during your turn, not both,
Oh yeah, because the thing.
because of the slow.
Okay. Right, I guess that's me done.
Okay, make
I
a dex
completely
save
forgot
to
that.
see if you resist the slow effect. You do. You are no longer slowed. As you reach that point, you just sort of tense your muscles harder, and you feel something like snap, and you are moving at the normal speed again.
Cool.
Okay. Glacerex's turn.
Side, I can't do it. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Glacirex is going to do that. Glacirex aims an eye stalk at the Oni and fires off another of those sickly green beams at the jar in its hand.
Well, shit.
Didn't
And
think
you
it would
watch,
take long for him to figure out.
you watch as the jar dissolves into dust, and the Oni just grins and goes, "Finally." That's the end of Glacirex's turn. He just grins toothfully and just like keeps floating.
Would it
watching
not
everyone.
destroy the creature's
No.
voice? Okay.
No, because that's
No,
it.
it's just holding the voice prisoner. It just gives
Yeah.
it the voice back if it's broken. I figured
That's
that
fair.
was probably how.
So that item is now gone. The iron flask is now gone. Blossom,
It was beneficial,
your
though.
turn.
I get a
It helped.
turn.
You get a turn, but you are at
Woo!
half speed and at disadvantage on attack rolls because you're
Yep.
still
Because
affected
of the
by
ice,
the cold.
yeah.
Cats don't do well with cold, apparently.
Yeah, they don't.
They like warm places.
Yeah, first thing I'm going to need to gain more fur. Go hybrid.
Okay, hybrid. Let me get the right
Oh.
token.
Ow!
Da-da-da-da. Where's
Oh
the...
wait, no, wouldn't it be because it's a tiger, isn't it? Not a
Yeah,
wolf.
where is...
I keep forgetting. Where's the token I made?
I don't think I've uploaded the right one.
Ah,
uh,
want me to resend it to you quick, or
yeah, quick, and I'll quickly upload it.
hang on. Fuck.
I
Did you
thought I'd
make one
uploaded
for
it.
hybrid blossom?
Yeah, hybrid blossom. Oh, wait, that's hybrid. Fucking
Yeah,
that's the
don't
wrong
send
hybrid.
me...
Wrong hybrid. That's my
send me
hybrid.
Lara.
Not Lara. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you
How
did.
far away did I?
That was
I'll
on.
keep scrolling back in the chat and see if I can
You
find
keep
it.
scrolling back in the chat and see who finds it first.
Probably you, because it was quite a way back in the chat.
Oh well, that's everyone else's. I think I've scrolled too far back. Hang on. Maybe
Yeah,
I'd be
you-
quicker just trying to find it in my folders of art.
I'm scrolling.
I don't know whether
scrolling.
I've got it
I'm
as
sorry
a.
about this, audience. I'm really sorry about this. I should have been prepared. I do have a token I could use in the meantime.
I have so many tokens on my fucking desktop, and none of them are the right one. Armatae, D&D. Where did I put the fucking hybrid form? I don't know if I made it a token.
You did. I've
Oh,
seen it.
I think I sent it in
I
D&D
found it.
chat. I sent
found
it
it.
in D&D chat, not private chat.
I've got it. I've got it. I've found it.
Let's say there's multiple hybrid because we have Lara's hybrid form as well. It's a different token.
Yep. Right.
Very
hang
different
on.
animal. Mine's a wolf. Yours is a tiger.
Tiger. Yep. Right. Hang on. I now can quickly upload that.
God, that drink is so strong. All I can taste is gin. Can't even taste the orange juice. What the fuck?
There we go. Right.
There we go.
Controlled by Blossom. Save settings. Move that Blossom out the way. But you are still affected by the cold.
There we go.
There we go. Sorted. Slight technical error, but we've fixed it. Huzzah!
That's the problem with having werewolves as players. Or tigers.
But yeah. There you go. You've gone hybrid.
Yep. These wolves aren't looking at all friendly, are they?
I mean, they've blasted some of you with cold breath, but otherwise they haven't actually attacked any of you yet, physically.
Make some friends!
And you did hear one of them speak.
So they are intelligent. Though I doubt Glacirex will approve.
I'm probably going to hold my action in case they attack me, but ask them to turn on their captor.
Okay.
What on Glacirex? Are you nuts?
I mean, it's worth a shout.
God.
How exactly do you
We
just
die.
say?
I'm blaming you, Reese.
How exactly do you word this?
Not quite sure.
Just because, depending on how you word it, is how high the DC is going to be for this persuasion check.
Yeah. I'll say we don't have to fight each other. We don't like mages, so put an end to him.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion is
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. Okay. You watch as they sort of narrow their eyes, glance between you and Glacirex, and one of them goes, "To fight him is folly." That's all they say for the moment. Anything else you want to do, Blossom? Or are you just
No,
holding
I'll
your
just
attack action
yeah,
just
I'll
in case?
hold the attack.
Okay. Con save at the end of your turn to resist
Oh,
the
so it is.
cold effect.
It's... Huzzah!
Yep, you resist the effect. You are no longer affected by the cold.
At least one person saved from this bloody ice.
Okay. Oh, Vienna already did, and Ert.
Just me then. Just
Yep.
fucking seems to can't be
Okay.
able to roll higher than an 8.
Ert's turn.
With advantage.
Right.
With advantage, yeah.
Is gonna go next to his kind of sensei person that's been
Yep.
teaching
So
her.
you are 10 feet in the air above her with the Oni.
So can I reach, or
Nope.
would I be?
What's
no.
the reach of your
can't fly.
weapon? 5 feet.
I've got 5 feet.
Yeah. No, you can't reach it.
Don't
Okay,
have wings, remember.
that's annoying. Can I retcon this movement ever so slightly?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Kind of go to there. And pulls out her crossbow.
Okay.
And shoots at the Oni with a crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
17.
Hits.
So we get that plus a d4. And then can I use War Priest so she can attack again?
Nope, because a crossbow requires reloading. So, and you do not have crossbow expert, so you cannot reload as a bonus action.
In that case, bonus action, move Spirit Weapon to the Oni.
Okay, so yeah, that would reach just.
Spirit Weapon.
Hits.
Does another...
4 damage, okay. The Oni
Oh.
is looking really beat up.
I'm seeing like an 8 and a 1 on my screen. It's doing that weird thing again. I know.
So you rolled a 1.
It's just doing that weird thing again.
Never
Okay.
look at the dice, look at chat.
Yeah.
Is that the end
You'll
of
only
her
disappoint
turn?
yourself.
That's the end of Ert's turn, yeah.
The end of. No, it's not going to use that. Oni's turn. The Oni is clutching at its various wounds and is looking hurt. You do see as some of them heal up, and it sort of goes. It's going to glance around itself. It's got 2 choices here. I need to quickly check something. No, that's no good. That's definitely no good. Yeah, it's going to cast the other one then. You watch as it mutters under its breath and vanishes from view.
Ah, invisibility. Interesting.
You do get an attack of opportunity at disadvantage, Val.
Is it disadvantage with my blind fighting ability?
No. So you just get an attack of opportunity.
Hey!
Cool.
Damn blind fighting. I forgot about that. But they already didn't know about that, so this is still what... Oh, yep, that hits.
Cool.
Okay. 9 more damage. But that doesn't break the invisibility. So it is good. Okay.
Fuck's sake, I can't go anywhere without hitting you guys.
That is the end of the Oni's turn. Yeah, no lair action. Talia, your turn.
Can I make it to there, being slowed?
Yes.
What is that, more than half?
15 feet you have movement, so
Excellent.
yeah, you can get to there.
It is nothing personal, wolves, but I don't want to die. I'm sure you would do the same in my position. And I have to be entertaining, so why don't we shake things up a little bit? And lightning rapier. I'm gonna use its special ability and go through this guy here.
Okay. So, because it's a large creature, I don't think it gets knocked down.
Nope. 18?
18 hits.
Oh,
And
that's
you-
surprisingly low. Oh wait,
it's
do
not
I
engaged.
get the D4?
You do.
Get the
yes, 'cause
D4,
it's a weapon attack.
Okay, that's an extra one.
So 5, 8, 9 damage.
And where do I go 30 feet, don't I?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The wolf just lets out a yelp and shudders and just like growls and hunkers down a bit. Okay. Is that the end of your turn? I mean, I think you're within range for bolts from the grave if you wanted to.
Can I try and do it at disadvantage to hit the Oni? Am I within 30 feet of him as well, from where I last saw him?
No, from where you last saw him, you would be within 30 feet of where you last saw him. Yeah?
Just in case he's not moved, you never know.
Okay.
So disadvantage. God damn it, why can I never find this fucking spell? Where is it? There it is. I don't know why I can never find this fucking thing. So that's that, and then the second roll is a miss.
You just see these bolts just fly through the air, just hitting the walls and the ice.
Hey, they look pretty cool, right, Glacirex? Even if I miss, yeah? And then I end my turn.
Okay. Emily's turn. Emily is going to 5, 10, 15 to there. Just be prepared to reaction shield. Sandal.
I'm going to take a leaf out of the Oni's book.
And cast invisibility.
Boop!
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my invisibility icon that I normally use? That one. There we go. So yep, Sandal vanishes.
Okay. And I am essentially going to move there.
Okay. Alright.
And for Haggard's
Oh.
turn,
Talia can't save, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
With advantage.
1. And 2.
You succeed!
Oh, I succeeded on the
finally
first try. I'm gonna roll again. Yay! Go! I
It's
succeeded on
gonna-
both rolls. It's only taken me like how many rounds of combat? Oh shit! How many rounds has it been?
No idea.
Ah,
I think
Not
it's been
enough.
5.
how many turns have I had? It's been 5 rounds, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more rounds.
Okay, so
Your
Haggard's moving to
fate.
there.
and he's going to repair himself for 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. The Winter Wolves' turns. One of them needs to see if they regenerate that.
I think you skipped Vienna.
Oh, sorry, Vienna.
Am I dead? What?
No, sorry, Vienna. My apologies.
Well, the wolves are the only ones we can see now, aren't they?
They are currently, yes.
Okay then. In that case, being on.
Although, yeah, Glacirex doesn't like that. At the end of what would have been, like, because we're doing it out of order, at the end of Xandal's turn, Glacirex is going to use a legendary action to turn on his anti-magic cone. Thus
You are kidding.
Thus
Damn it.
suppressing everything in a 150-foot cone from him.
Jesus.
So
Fuck my life.
basically, all magic effects are suppressed,
Oh, him and that fucking anti-magic bullshit.
including the Oni's invisibility. The Crusader's
Minded.
mantle is suppressed.
Any magic items that we have will just be non-magical weapons now.
Xandal, you are no longer invisible.
Does
Okay.
it make my cowl inert?
It does, unfortunately,
Even though that's godly, not.
even though it's godly. I'm afraid.
Okay, so I've lost my
You see the strings
fate.
vanish. Yeah.
I'm assuming
She's
these
just gonna
two
turn and
go
look at
down as
Glacirex
well.
like, you are such a dick!
Yes.
Fucking
What?
damn it. Does
Pardon?
it come back if it's still
I'm
within 10
assuming these
rounds,
two
though?
go down as well.
What goes down?
Emily and Hager.
Emily does not.
Okay.
Haggard does because his link is cut to you, but Emily is powered
Yeah.
by an internal source. Which
If
is
that
slightly
magic
different.
thing is inert, right? If it's
I-
still within the rounds that I have left, if we end that magical effect, not the anti-magic thing, will it come back, or is that just completely gone?
You don't know.
Okay.
I completely forgot there is a single panther left alive.
Is there?
Because it
yeah,
has.
right down
Yeah,
at the
right at the
bottom.
bottom.
I couldn't see it behind the character portraits.
How many
Oh,
times has it been down there without its
Just
effect?
this panther's just been sat there, just washing itself.
I think
watching
we
the
should like
combat.
retcon and give it like 3 goes.
No,
Yeah?
it's fine.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say it probably died.
To be fair,
Aw.
the gibbering mouth
Probably
did
80 or
die
something.
last turn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's likely just been trying to escape from the mouther.
Was that one not just there to keep the turn order?
No. That
No,
one
it
had
was there.
been affected by the Malva and had run in a random direction its full movement.
Right.
But it's the Winter Wolves' turn. The Winter Wolves. So you.
I still haven't taken my turn.
Sorry.
Let her take her turn.
Can
Vienna,
I
your
go
turn.
now?
Yes.
Now, had my magic actually been taken off before
Uh,
the legend? Because you kept
well, if you-
skipping me.
if you go back to where you're stood, you can still feel your
You
magic.
How could you
Right.
skip the
He's-
pink?
Yeah.
Where
Because
was
of the
I
way
again?
he's
Over here.
looking means the cone isn't looking at you.
Oh, is it a cone?
It's a cone,
just-
yeah.
Wait, are we in range?
It's a 150 foot cone.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, well within range. Okay, cool.
Some sort
I
of
don't
that.
suppose there's a cone marker you can make so I can see where the cone
Not
is.
particularly.
I
Not
think
an
that
easy
probably
one
makes
anyway.
more sense because we wouldn't know how big the cone is, would we?
Mm.
Let's be honest.
Well, actually, if it's cast from there, it's that.
Would we see it?
You don't see it, no. You just see the
No,
effect.
we
of it.
can't see the cone. We just see magic go down. So, good grief, that's a fucking OP as fuck.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, if it's
Oh.
that many degrees.
Okay, it's on you, Vienna.
Dude
Please
looks
take
in
my
90 degrees.
turn.
Let Vienna take her turn. Damn it.
Please.
Sorry,
please,
sorry.
Can
Sorry,
I take
guys.
my turn?
Yes, you may take your turn.
can I take my turn?
Right, I'm gonna move here. And
Okay.
I'm going to use my arrow Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
One. And it'll eventually come through. I'll roll the other one as well.
Oh no. he doesn't.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Let's
I feel horrible
go!
for this. I feel horrible for this.
What do you mean
As
horrible
your-
for this?
As your Eldritch Blast flies from the gauntlet and enters,
Oh no! It
into
goes
the
for
area.
It goes
just-
straight through.
vanishes as
Oh
it
no,
enters.
it's a nat 20, so that effect just is negated, right? Because
No.
it's a nat 20.
No, sorry. It's a magical attack entering an anti-magic field. It's gone.
Well, at least
Oh,
I've
You're
made it
so
very clear.
Glitching it is
mean.
worse, man.
I can't
Oh.
shout over you because I'm in a hotel room, so I'll move my mic closer. At least you all know that there's anti-magic.
I gathered that from the fact that I can't fucking see my strings of fate, but yes.
Okay.
That I can't. Might as well not even fire off the other one then.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sorry.
There's still one target in range. It's not technically in its own fields.
Yeah, get that little dick. Hey, except I thought it's the disintegrate. If he didn't have disintegration, I'd be like fine with attacking him, but he can literally fucking murder us all.
Yeah, which I don't want. She
And
just kind of looks.
Revivify won't work on a disintegrated corpse. We'd need total revision for that, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, Vienna just
You'd
kind of
need-
looks at Glacirex and is like, you missed out on a good shot there.
Is it
And
true
that's
resurrection
it.
for disintegrated corpses, isn't it?
You don't know.
I think so.
Glacirex, sort of one of the eye stalks looks at you, Vienna, and you just hear him go, "Pity, but the big one was being a coward."
Okay, fair enough. And she kind of nods her head and waits her turn.
Okay. The Winter Wolves. I mean, you've successfully persuaded them that you're not going to hurt them, but at the same time, they've just seen what Glacirex does to those it considers cowards.
Wait, I'm not fucking fighting things. Why am I being punished? I'm not a coward.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
it's
really
the
control-
Oni.
Yeah.
Oh, so it punishes the Oni and then that punishes
Yeah,
the
it's
rest
made.
of us.
The
What a
Oni
dick.
tried to hide so it could spend some time regenerating. Is what the Oni was trying to do. But Glacirex is a bit like, nah, mate, that's the pussy move.
How high up is the Oni?
10 feet. So the wolves could reach him if they wanted.
Oh, he's up high. Oh,
Yeah,
it's just that
The wolves are
idea,
gonna
then.
try it. The wolves are gonna try it.
Hey.
They're gonna make. They're large creatures, so they are just within
Could they
reach.
reach?
Yeah, they can, and they have advantage because of pack tactics.
If I had magic, I'd be able to hit it, but not with just
Nat
melee.
20.
Let's go.
Is 11, 22 plus 4 is. Yeah, you just watch as one of the wolves faints and draws the Oni's attention as the other one leaps onto its back, bears it
Points
down to
his
the
own head
ground,
off.
and just snaps its neck with a single jerk of its head.
Oof. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, Val, it's your turn.
Right.
Back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
These poor wolves. These poor innocent wolves.
Yes, but it's survival. They understand they're wild animals.
Val
Right.
moves down here and just goes, like, kind of shrugs and just goes, I'm sorry, he's going to kill me if I don't do this. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him. Actually, no, ignore
No
that.
magic.
No magic.
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark magic, or is that just
It's a
knowledge?
spell.
In this campaign, it is.
It's
Oh,
a
magically
spell.
mark. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm going to take a swing at it. Mortimer's Lance.
Yeah, bear in mind you don't get the +2 from Mortimer, so we'll be deducting 2 from this. Does not hit.
And then swing again.
Okay. -2 again. That one does hit,
Okay.
but you don't get the +2 to the damage. So only. Are you doing one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
So only 9 damage. So. Okay. At the end of your turn, Glacirex is going to use a legendary action. Is going to fire a light blue beam at one of these wolves. Fails. You watch as the furthest back wolf is hit by the beam, and then ice just grows over it and freezes it back into being a statue.
Oof.
Glacirex's turn. He's going to then fire another of those beams at the other wolf, who also fails and is returned to being another frozen statue. And Glacirex goes, "They fought well. I'll let them fight again in another arena." He then fires out a light pink ray and moves both of the statues over here.
Very merciful, Glacirex. Perhaps you're not so bad
I
after
just
all.
realised the Oni would have fell to the floor.
Yeah, it. Yeah, it would be
Flying's
much more
technically
light,
magical,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, does he have wings? Or is
No.
it...
No?
No, it's just floating.
So it wouldn't have affected Val, though, would it? Because he has wings.
No, it wouldn't have affected Val.
Because that was a physical
But-
thing, right?
You watch as the beholder's eye just, like, the pupil had dilated slightly and now it thins back down, and all of your magic effects come back into play.
Ah, that's better.
And
My
you
Eldritch Blast fires off into nothing.
No, the Eldritch Blast does not come back, unfortunately.
It would have been...
Okay. It would have been funny,
maybe
though.
not, yeah.
Haga stands up very confused. Like,
Glacirex, and that is the end of combat currently.
Right.
Yeah,
Gonna
current.
run back to the group. Check everyone over.
Yeah, it kind of slowly trudges over.
Was that entertaining enough for you, Glacirex? I mean, it would have been more entertaining if the gibbering Marvers hadn't been a nuisance, but I figured you had a plan for that, right?
Yeah, they're just
They
lagging
are.
out, walking through everyone.
Yeah, she just stamped on me. Normally I wouldn't complain, but now's not the time, Fiona.
They are interesting. Those strange creatures. They cause things to be fun. Oh, that's not what I want. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right music. DM problems happening. Sorry.
Oh, that's outside. I could hear a siren.
Ooh.
I was just thinking,
Someone
what, have
called
you,
an ambulance.
what button have you clicked to make
There we go.
this?
We suddenly jumped into the 21st century. It's
Yeah.
just pure E EDM.
Glacirex just sort of looks down at you all from his floating position and goes,
Police burst in. Freeze!
"It
I mean,
was a beginning, I
What?
suppose. You have earned the right to begin negotiations. So, you wish the jewel of my collection.
Yes.
What do you offer in trade?"
Is there anything you saw that interests you?
Of all the
Friends
items,
say my
What about my rapier, huh?
I'm just
being
thinking
able to-
through the items you guys showed.
And in
Cold iron
fairness,
chain?
you destroyed the jewel of my collection, so I just
I
want
mean,
to
the
put
cold
that out
iron
there.
chain's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind giving that up.
Unfortunately, I don't think my gauntlets are that interesting.
I mean, it doesn't have hands, so I don't know how that
No.
would work. Unless it looks pretty, I guess. Depends
The
on what
jewel of
present.
his collection is a knife. I'm pretty sure any weapon.
It's not so much the knife as what the knife
It's the
does.
ice.
But it does.
Can I give up my casting of a spell? Is that something he can do? No, never mind. That's
Hang on,
He's
he's thinking. He sort of
Thinking.
looks at you.
Gotta pause for a
Xandal,
second.
Looks at you, Xandal, and goes, "You,
Me?
the construct. I
I'm
did
sorry.
not get to see its combat capabilities. Is it strong?"
Which one?
He looks at Hagar, points at it with one of the eye stalks.
He's fairly powerful.
Can you make more?
Yes.
That interests me.
Do you have the materials? It does require materials, right?
It
The
requires a lot of material
The ice,
and a
I-
bit
like,
of time.
I would imagine you
switches
have quite a lot of stuff in
back
your
to you,
menagerie.
Talia. And it goes, "I think I could find them."
Nice.
deal, then your constructs would make my games more entertaining and would require my minions to have to hunt less.
What do you say, Xandal? Think you could make him something cool for the dagger?
Yes.
Maybe more so?
Perhaps.
However, I am loath to let the blade from my sight until I have your constructs in my employ.
I mean, we wouldn't think of taking it before you have your end of the deal. I mean, that's not really a deal otherwise, is it?
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Firstly, how many do you want?
Five.
Secondly, are you able to turn off the cold aura surrounding your body to provide you with the ability to power these things?
No.
He kind of just opens his shirt a little bit,
Ooh.
revealing the gem. They will not work
Glacirex.
without life energy.
Glacirex looks at it, and then you just see his... The mouth is already scary, but it just forms into this giant grin.
I mean, it would be pretty powerful. I mean, look at Glacirex. He's quite impressive. Surely
You
he would
watch
make...
as he floats up a
Mhm.
bit, and that pink beam fires out again and latches onto something on one of the upper floors. And you watch as this large black, almost like monolith, is pulled from one of the upper floors and slowly floats down in front of you, Xandal. And you would recognize this. You've seen something similar to this before on a sunken ship. A sunken pre-calamity ship.
It's an ancient.
Xandal's just like, oh,
However,
dang.
whereas that one was obviously designed and being in use for controlling weather, this one is blank. And he goes, I believe this is a power source. Could you not link them to this?
Potentially. You sort of like see Xandal sit on the floor, unfazed by the cold because of the cloak. It's still like chilly around him, but he's less phased than everyone else. And he sort of like pulls out a scrap piece of paper and he starts like writing notes, and he's potentially sort of like a passing glance at Emily, back down. It is a power source. It is a long-lasting power source, which is very interesting.
It was
Glacirex.
found here in my city.
Glacirex. Do you intend to use these constructs only for your arena and for your games?
What else would I use them for?
Seems like a good enough answer to me. What do you say, Val?
Well, I'm just thinking it needs to be linked to the power source. So, is there
It
a
wouldn't
limit?
be able to move too far away from its power source, so it would have to stay in the arena.
Yeah.
Which is what he wants anyway, right?
Indeed.
So seems
My
like a
minion-
win-win.
My minions do all my bidding outside the city.
I think it can be done.
Good.
Well,
Soon.
I guess we'll be helping you out then, Xandal. Just tell us what
I'm
to do.
going to need it.
Yeah, sure.
As he rolls up his sleeves, and you can almost sort of like
You watch
see
as
him pondering a moment.
Glacirex turns away from you all for a second and looks into like one of the sheets of ice and starts speaking into it in this like strange tongue that you've not you heard him speaking with the Yetis. There's a conversation that happens for a bit and he turns back and goes, "One of the Yetis will be here momentarily. They will show you to the green silver ward where the giants reside. It used to be a industrial sector. I
A workshop?
believe, indeed, I believe they may still be serviceable."
Very good.
About 5 minutes later, the door to this tower sort of opens and one of the Yetis sort of nervously pokes its head in, looking over the carnage that has been wrought within, and sort of quickly beckons you all. "I await my new toys."
Of course.
And he then fires a pink beam at Creaking Hinge's statue and floats with it up the tower to the very top floor. Okay. So, you guys are quickly escorted back the way you had come, out through the gate into. I think I got my wards wrong in the thing. Yeah, I did get them wrong. So you guys are taken through the green, like the ward with the green towers, the wyverns and the orcs, back that gate there, and then back through to the southernmost portion of the city, the black silver ward where the giants were. You can see the giants are still sort of like lounging on the tops of buildings and looking down at you all. They seem a little surprised to see you all, but they're just watching.
Would we be able to get the power device to come with us so that I can?
Does not seem that way. Glacirex did not offer to move it, so, and you know that they are quite heavy. You get the feeling
Damn it.
Glacirex expects you to bring the completed constructs and then link them there,
Okay.
under his watch, effectively.
Yeah.
But you are shown into one of these like remaining buildings that haven't been crushed or broken in this ward, and inside, Xandal, as these like black marble doors open, you thought you had a good workshop. This looks like a blacksmith's dream. There is just
Woohoo.
conveyors of chains with smelting buckets. There are piles of different types of ore. There are multiple tools, most of them frozen down, but you could get them out and serviceable with a bit of time.
Yeah.
But it is everything you need. There is, unfortunately, still in here many frozen Dragonborn statues mid like work. So you're going to have to either carefully move them or just destroy them to get what you
Yeah.
want.
I think Val is probably going to try and carefully move them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just try and clear a space. He's gonna he knows he's not that technical, so he's gonna spend some time moving the Dragonborn.
So, we're gonna do this quick. This is gonna be a bit of a time lapse because we don't have
Yeah.
long left for this evening anyway, and this isn't something I
About
want to
30
spend a
minutes.
lot of time on anyway. So, first off, Xandal, how complex are you making these constructs? Are you just going basic humanoid automaton, or are you going to base them off animals?
I'll
They did say
create.
liked Hagar. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to create 5 different ones,
Mhm.
all in different shapes,
Okay.
just to make things a little bit more interesting. I'm going
Okay.
to keep them to the same specifications as Hagar,
Right. Okay. That is fine. And
purely
then
because Hagar is partially sort of like he seems resistant to the cold the way that he's been built for now,
yep.
but I know he's not going to last.
Right. Okay.
He didn't ask for a better version of Hagar. He asked for Hagar.
He did. You are correct.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't corrode right in front of his eyes. Although, do we really
Exactly.
want to piss off another thing after we just going to get rid of the hags and then get a fucking ice beholder on our ass? Do we really want to do that? Do we?
Yeah, we'll get rid of the hags for you, but you now have a
Yeah.
beholder on your ass. Like, oh.
But okay. So obviously, having built Hagar, it's gonna take time, but it's not going to be difficult to do this.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is the check for this is going to be how quickly you can do this.
Okay.
Now, if each of the other players can suggest a way they're going to help you, it will lower the DC of the check. So the more people who help you, the lower the DC of this check is going to be, and the quicker this gets done.
Fiona will offer her help, so she will go up to Xandal and say, right, what do you need?
So essentially, you're going to be an errand girl.
Yeah. I'll find you whatever bits you
Oh, that's gotta hurt your pride.
need. A lot.
What's gonna hurt your pride? What?
Oh, no.
What's she
she's
doing?
She's
I'm a
taking
drow.
Being an errand
orders.
girl.
Taking orders off a man.
One that's
Oh.
of the size as well.
I
Yeah.
mean, think about it this way, Fiona. Xandal's a halfling, so he's, no offense, Xandal, half a man, right? So it's...
And I'm still
Maybe
taking
that-
orders of him. But
He
here
does
I
have
am.
a sexy girl robot, right? Maybe you get a favor?
She'll look at Xandal and go, do me a favour. Instruct Emily and I'll do what Emily says.
Yeah, then,
Right.
well, compromise. Always works, right?
Okay.
Hurts a little less, right?
Yeah.
What is anyone else going to do?
Val
I'll
with
help.
his war pick, he's basically going to be there as a machining element. So if anything needs to be flattened or hammered, he's going to use one side of the war pick, or if it needs holes or like rivet holes or anything like that, he's going to use the other side of the war pick and just basically be there as like a giant press slamming into pieces of metal for him.
All right. Yep. Okay. Talia, what were you going to do?
I guess I'll just help. Kind of in the same way I helped with Emily. I'm quite dexterous, you know.
Yeah, that works out. So you're going to be doing some of the more fiddly work. Yeah. And
Ert is going to be there as an adept healer, so every time that Xandal cuts himself, she's just going to like do a little bit of healing so that he doesn't bleed everywhere.
okay. And Blossom finally.
I can fetch anything he needs. Any tools from one place to another
Okay.
pretty quick.
All right. So Xandal, you're going to make me a
Yep.
crafting check. Intelligence plus proficiency.
And I'm using a Dormammu for this one for my Flash of Genius.
Okay.
So
Wait,
intelligence.
the Dolmia?
No,
No,
a
one
Dormammu.
of his wasps.
What what's called?
The Dormammu.
Dormammu.
Yeah, bear
Do you
with me.
name anything? Can't you just call them bees or something? Like...
Hold on, they have a name. They have a fuller
Sorry.
name.
Stingy boys.
Ebbebebebers.
That's
all I
Bear
heard.
with me. Drones of medical and mental assistance.
Terms of medical.
Dormammus, yeah.
Xandal, we need to talk about you coming up with flashier names for your stuff.
At least
Like
Emily's
nice,
okay.
short, sweet, straight to the point. Hagar. Oh, Adomia. Like, seriously.
What's wrong with them?
Why do you have to make everything so technical? Like, not all of us are technical.
Talia,
If
this
nobody else
conversation can
understands, it's
go on
you.
after we've made all the things.
Alright, yes, of course, you're right, sorry.
Can't help it.
Okay.
Yep. So
So intelligence plus proficiency plus your flash of genius.
okay. So that's 13 plus my proficiency, which is plus 3. Plus 3.
Plus 3, yeah, at the moment.
Yeah. Plus my flash of genius, which is another plus 3.
So 19. Okay.
Yeah.
With the help of everyone, this takes you about 3 days. You know, if they hadn't helped, this would have been more like a week.
Yeah.
And you are obviously kept on under guard. Like the giants are outside constantly, and there's a Yeti who comes in every now and then with a bit of food, and who fetches anything else you may need from outside of this place. But eventually, the 5 constructs are finished.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they
Okay.
asked for. What shapes did you make them?
So I'm going to make one humanoid-like Haga, or humanoid in a
Well, I mean, he's an ape.
yeah.
Yeah.
One
Ape-like.
feline, one canine. Because I haven't the ability to make them fly, they are all going to be land-based.
Yeah.
So probably another one bovine, and
Or
Oh, that's a feline.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Make it like a reptile. Make it like an alligator or something.
yeah.
okay, all right.
Give it a bit of variation.
So a
Yeah.
number once you like Emily warns the Yeti guard that you're finished, and you watch as like a number of Yetis come in and pick these things up. They're looking at them in awe. They've never seen anything like these before. Like
Yeah.
they kind of took notice of Haga before, but these are even more impressive in their minds. And they proceed with you back into the ward with the wyverns and the orcs, and then through that gate into the central section, back to the pearlescent tower. They knock on the door and wait until it opens, and then proceed inside with the 5 constructs and lay them out near the black monolith, which is still sat there. And you watch as Glacirex comes floating down from above with creaking hinges still caught in his telekinetic grip, and looks over the 5 constructs and goes, "Magnificent."
I just need to do one thing, if I may, and I can get them powered straight up for you.
Do it.
And he looks directly at Emily. This is where you shine, my dear.
Emily moves over to the monolith, presses
Fucking
her
ominous
hand
music.
against it,
Jesus.
and you watch as sparks happen, and then Emily's finger just like takes on this actinic point, and she just starts writing on the monolith, just like speed writing, like you know when you see like one of those old printers,
Yeah.
and it's like just like that, and she quickly fills sort of a central section of this monolith in this like blocky square writing, and then she moves over to the 5 constructs and quickly inscribes something in the centers of their chests. The monolith glows, and then the constructs, and they all come to life and start moving and look up at Glacirex. And Glacirex goes, "Walk left," and they all do so. And he brings out a he looks at one of the Yetis back at the constructs and goes,
Oh my god.
"Attack!" And you watch as the constructs just charge this Yeti and rip it to pieces.
Oh my god. Glacirex is a piece of shit.
The other Yetis are
Oh,
quick
that got dark so
away.
quick.
The other Yetis move away as quick as they can, and Glacirex then goes, "Stop!" And the constructs stop, and he goes, "Yes." Perfect. He looks back at you, Xandal, and goes, I am tempted to keep you. But a deal is a deal.
Right?
And you
Leave
watch,
the queen
he
for
looks
me.
he looks at the creaking hinges with one of his eye stalks, and the statue, a beam shoots out and the statue shatters into pieces. Winter's moon falling into a telekinetic grasp as he hovers it out in front of your group.
Vienna, it's your dagger. If you
Fiona steps forward
want it.
and goes to grab it.
As you grab it, you can feel your fingers almost freezing over from the cold. It is like colder than anything you've ever touched. It is ridiculous. The mist is just reaving your arm as you hold it, and you can feel some form of sentience in the blade, feeling that you
God.
have picked it up.
She
There is
kind of
no
closes
me,
her eyes.
Vienna. Yes. Oh
There are-
God.
no. There are no words.
Oh, thank God.
Nothing comes from it. I need to just quickly load. I've loaded up the wrong thing.
I was going to say, she's obviously going to be thinking of her patrons as
Mhm.
she's grabbing this. So it's
Yep.
like, right, you sent me on this bloody errand to get this.
Let's go, sexy time. I mean, sexy.
I've just seen that bloody gif.
Oh,
brilliant.
what? Yeah.
Hang on, I just got to find it in my blooming thing. I've got to remember exactly what the test was for this one.
Whilst the
Let's
DM's
go.
looking for this,
It
just a
vaguely.
reminder that
Winter
if you
Queen.
search Dice and Mimics on YouTube, you can find all of our back episodes.
Hint, hint.
Okay,
Lol.
Vienna, I need you to make me a con save, please.
And
back
this
to
is
where we
where I
were doing.
die.
As you feel the cold like seeping from the blade down your arm and through your
I'm going to
body.
use a flash of inspiration on this.
Okay.
Can I give? Oh, no, look, got a note. Never
Plus
mind.
3.
So +3.
Plus, she gets a +3 for being next to me anyway. Ish.
So that is fine, but you resist the
Okay.
cold, but you can still feel it pulsing from this blade in just
Pulsing,
an ever
eh?
constant ebb of cold, and you get the feeling this may continue for a while.
Oh wow, that's a bit of a shit thing to wield if you're constantly fighting freaking cold.
But you can,
Give you some
I'll power
gloves.
through it.
but you can feel again there isn't anything sentient in this blade. There's no voice talking to you or anything, but you can feel there is something in there that is making this happen.
Oh, I wonder whether
Yeah.
you gain its trust, like I did with the cow, that it will be better. Maybe.
Well, if it's anything like my horse, then
It's going to hate you forever.
Glacirex is like moving around the constructs and admiring them, and goes. He looks at the Yeti and goes, "Gosh, no." And the Yetis nod quickly and beckon you all, and you get the feeling you've just been dismissed.
Okay.
It's not to wear out our welcome. Let's go.
Okay, just before we go, can we
Leave?
no, there's something I really want to do, and I'll really want to be subtle about it, so I want to do it as we're leaving.
Don't gamble with our lives, please.
I kind of want Emily to just suddenly collapse
What?
and initiate a timing sequence on the ancient machine.
What are you nuts?
But I want
We're all gonna die.
Hagar to be able to catch her as we're leaving.
Okay.
So it's as
Alright.
we're exiting the
Oh my
building.
God! I swear to God.
Okay.
This could go so
Now,
wrong.
No.
If we die now, I'm going
No.
to kill you, Aaron.
Because what she's essentially doing is she's powering down.
What?
This ability is not a visible ability. She just collapses. There's nothing non-visible about it.
Right. But still, we don't want to piss
But
off
still,
Glacirex.
if we're
If we
pissing
don't
him
get out,
off,
if we're not, he can still
He
set
won't
everything
know.
after us.
It's going to take us hours to get outside the bloody walls.
yeah, I was gonna say.
It's not a timer that's going to be like, oh yeah, 10 minutes from now. No, it's
Okay.
going to be days, weeks.
All right then, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's literally just
Don't
going to be
wear
a
out our
temporary
welcome.
thing.
Yep.
Do you know which ability I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're using Ancient Ghost, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Alright. So
Let's pick her up and
Haggard
get the hell out of
carries
here.
Emily out of there.
Yeah, as
And
Xandal works on Emily.
okay. And you guys are guided out back the way you had come, back past the orcs and the wyverns, back past through the giants and through the Yeti caves, back to the westernmost gate.
I've
And
got
are
an idea,
straight-
guys. Just so we
Yeah.
can get the fuck out of here really quick. I have the diary, right? We lost our horses. Let's make it so that we didn't lose our horses and they're waiting for us at this gate. Sound good?
Ugh,
Yes.
I've got to gain its trust, haven't I?
It's better than nothing. I'm going to start writing in the diary to change time and hope that time hasn't passed too much. And
Okay,
that
that
make it so
works.
that we
The horses
didn't lose the
have-
horses. We escaped with them, and they are waiting for us at the
You
gate.
are fortunate it had only been 5 days.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. If we'd been 1 day more, then that wouldn't have worked. Okay, there we go. We have our horses.
Quickly write down and you feel like reality.
1 week timer. Please
Gift.
set a 1 week timer for the diary.
The 1 week timer. And
One...
yep, the 1 week timer for the diary. And as you get to the gate, you see your horses tied up to just like a bit of wood outside the gate, just waiting.
It should be
for
like, oh, thank God, I wasn't sure how much time had passed.
as you are writing it in the journal, by the way, Talia,
Mhm. What does the journal say?
Looking through the margins of your fight with Glacirex, you can just see, like, there's just dot 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 dot, and then at the very
the diary is
very end,
speechless.
just at the very end of the fight, how did you manage that?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We just keep living through shit, and I don't know how. We're fucking awful. We're the worst adventurers ever. How are we alive?
But yes, so you all quickly mount your horses as the Yetis close the gates behind you, and you
Yeah.
quickly begin
Let's
We
roll
are
out.
off.
riding
Oh, like the wind.
riding away back up through this valley and out away from the mountains.
Wait, we've got to wait 10
to
minutes.
The viewpoint.
No. We've got to wait 10 minutes at the gate anyway. I didn't buy a horse, I summoned mine. So I've still got to spend 10 minutes summoning my horse.
You can ride on someone else's horse and summon on the way, right? Yeah?
I guess that
Is
works.
that it? Can you do that?
Yep.
Can he summon while in motion? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. He's on the back of my horse until such time
I
as
was going to
his
say,
horse
can I get
arrives.
on Vienna's?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
help
fine,
her?
Okay,
Can you
she's
control
just Vienna.
Vienna?
I mean, she's hot. But...
No, like, Vienna's horse doesn't listen to her, maybe it'll listen to me, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay.
Patty, if we run into this giant on
I
the
was-
way,
Hmm.
I will come over to Lincolnshire and bury you.
I was just going to say that we'll go to the rendezvous point and we will try and avoid the area where we last saw the giant so that we don't bump into him again.
So
See
I
how
need
they
how
are
long would-
remotely similar in the distance. We just turn and go back.
Okay, what do
How
we
long
need?
will it
Survival?
take for Emily to return back to her host body?
So you want her to return now?
Yeah, essentially, she's just
What,
going
when
in
we're
there,
far enough away?
gaining the information that she needs, and then setting the timer to shut the machine down in
Yeah.
like such a period of time after we've long gone.
Yep. Okay, so
And and return.
about 20 minutes after you started riding, Emily sort of jerks and comes back online and goes, Sandal, I have set the timer for 1 week.
Thank you.
It will make. I have also set it so that it looks like the monolith just broke itself.
Oh, you are a star.
I try my best.
The robot is the best.
So, someone make me a survival check to find your way the correct
may
direction.
I?
'Cause you no longer have a
Please.
compass. Hello.
Let's not roll shit. Fuck! 12.
12. Okay.
I
You,
can't give myself advantage
you
again,
get-
can I?
no, unfortunately not.
No.
So, you guys
Why is it my best multipliers are the worst rolls? What the fuck?
using the landmarks and your own memories, you do manage to find your way south And you can see by the end of the day, you can just make out the edge of the snowfield in the distance and the beginnings of sort of not necessarily greener, but like less deep snow and Arctic conditions.
We
During
avoided the
this
fog,
time,
right?
you not anywhere near the fog yet. That would
Oh,
be a
jolly
couple of
good,
days
because
away.
that fog was the worst.
During that time, Vienna, I need you to roll me. So this would be, I would say, probably another 8 hours worth of travel. So 2 more con saves, please. We'll say you're within 10 feet of Val.
Oh, so
Right.
It's not too bad. Plus 3, sorry.
I just want to point out that there was something I noticed. I actually have inspiration. I can't remember from what.
It was a Christmas gift to all of you.
It was.
Ah,
I am going
yeah.
to use it.
Yeah.
You also have your
the second
you
con. You definitely passed the first con save.
Oh.
Don't you have your candle as well?
Ah,
I've already used it.
She's already used the candle.
Oh.
Both of the
Yeah.
candles were used pretty early on
Okay.
in the combat.
So you
Never mind.
passed,
That
you
was a
passed the
waste.
first one. The second one, you take a level of exhaustion.
Okay, exhaustion I can deal with.
The cold seeps into your bones, makes you feel even colder than you are.
You need to figure out what makes the knife happy, and soon.
As you guys make camp for the night, Vienna, as the sun sets below the horizon, the cold stops.
Next time.
The knife is now just a knife in your hand. There is no cold emanating from it, and you no longer feel like you are in the middle of an Arctic storm. You feel the presence in the blade back off slightly, as if you feel as if this is part of the test. But
Okay.
it's not designed to kill you. It's designed to test you. Like basically every 4 hours, this wave of cold was just coming upon, like more and more cold, and you were having to just sort of weather through it. But now, as the sun has set, it has stopped.
Okay.
But as you guys make camp and prepare to sleep and rest, knowing that you are now heading for the coast to meet back up with the spirit of adventure and head to Minas Pengoli. That is where we will end tonight's episode. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Sorry it was quite a long wait until this session, but again, scheduling.
But we didn't die.
Yeah, we didn't die.
Glacirex was in a decent mood, and you guys managed to.
For now, he's not going to be in a good fucking mood when those automatons die.
But
he just
you
made
guys,
himself another enemy. One
Yeah.
enemy and made a new one.
You managed to get what you were looking for, and you managed to negotiate your way through it. So, hopefully the next session will be back on our normal Fridays. Obviously, if it
The
isn't, keep your
8th
eyes.
of April, hopefully.
If it isn't, obviously keep your eyes on Dread Red Queens and Jeffa Cakes' Twitter.
Twitter,
Discord,
Dyson Mimics
whatever.
Twitter as well.
Yeah, Dyson Mimics Twitter, and we will let you know when the next session will be. Until next time, everyone, please stay safe, have fun, enjoy your own games of D&D if you're playing them, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.